So, though off stream, though, what I did, I picked up a tank. It was this guy right here, and you know, he is a beast. Like, this is the dude I had before for her, and like for a tank, like look at his defense. All right, he has 115 and 76. That's on his second form, and he's 25. On this guy's first form, 159 and 88. So he already has much better defense. The issue is his attack is really low. But what's really cool about this tank is he has healing tier, so heals people, and he just spams the shit out of this, like in a good way. Like whenever the tank is out, he is just healing everybody. So he is a healing tank, which is crazy. That's awesome, and I am loving this dude. And really, Esther's entire party, I think, is like set. I mean, as we find new monsters, sure, maybe it changes. But for now, I am really satisfied with everyone she has. So I did that. I also found out where these two side areas were that I wanted to get to, so we'll go do that though. About to say, me and Deadpool are very close. Hey, we could be. I mean, we could be very close. I mean, one person is close to themselves, are they not? Yes, a healing tank. Paladins are healing tanks. There you go. It's definitely working out pretty well. I mean, I was always all about the defense, but that heal spell it has is actually working out very well. Lightning bolt. I think I already have one of them. I gave it to that guy. Who else uses these spear thingies? Is it you? It is you. Alright, so that's going to increase everything. There you go. Boom. Thank you very much for that. Although, actually, I think she uses it. I think, well, I don't know how often to see Sandy. You don't use your attacks anyway, so I don't really think you're going to really need it. Yeah, you need to heal, because you're really low. That's right. So you can stay with that. So good with there. Never like paladins because of that. Alright, so this was the forest to the west of the town that I was looking for forever. So this apparently has those flowers or something or another. I don't know. Can I give help? Sure hope so. We're actually looking for a feel-good fungus. Have you heard of that in here? Feel-good fungus. I know where you can find. Gee, really? So, would you mind telling us? Forage feel-good fungus, dangerous. You find only on top of big tree. Only my people can go. I get for you. Whoa, really? That sure is kind of you. But I have requests. Of course you do. Oh, sure. What can we do for you, miss? I want special food. I want rock cake. I think I know what that is. Is that carrot cake? Rock cake. Definitely is. Finally finished that book report. Nice. rock cake. My people hear many rumor. This very, very tasty. It is. I swap for feel good fungus. One rock cake. One fungus. Alright, it's a deal. We'll be back with your thing before you know it. Here you are. I've got the carrot cake you wanted. It is carrot cake. Good. Rock cake. Looks very, very tasty. Thank you. I got feel good fungus for you. Swap time. Alright, feel good fungus. Always a good deal when you're trading that chest. When you're trading cake for fungus, I mean, that's always beneficial. Alright, how do I get to that chest? There's supposed to be a exclamation point that I can use, unless I'm not actually supposed to get that chest. Let me use the spell. If it shows up on the map, I am supposed to get it. Shows up on the map. How do I get that? Like, I can't. I need the exclamation mark to get what's his face out. I have no idea how to get that chest. Oh well. Guess it's not that important. I tried. I can't get Swain to shoot it. Alright, so we can turn this in. Finally. And then I have the one other quest to pick up, that alchemy thing, and I figured out where that was as well. Both of them were in these small little forest areas. And then we'll go back to the pirate place. Be fun. Everybody's afraid of me. Good. Except for the dumb pigs, but they're stupid. Let's go grab this. always right next to us, so it's not a far run. Shadow Glass. Alright, Hamlin. The final quest here. I need to find one. I don't know what it is. There are two heart pieces. I have one of them, so I can also turn that one in. But there was a second heart piece. Is it like a leaf or something? I don't know where it is. I checked out all the towns. I don't know where it's at. So it might be the next town that we go to. Although I still... Oh, it's the pirate ship. That's right. I was like, there's not a town in Skull Mountain. It's the pirate ship. Maybe the pirates have belief. I don't know. Have to bring your sister to driving school in an hour? I understand. Okay. I say, sterling work. You have found the vital ingredient. Now, one more push and I shall get this medicine complete. See my sister's smiling face. Sure hope your sister gets better soon. Now I have everything I need. Should not take long to prepare the medicine. I am grateful for what you have done. Please take this reward. Cappuccino. Okay. Let's give this little kid cappuccino. That makes sense. Lots of stamps, though. Yeah. Alright. You have another side quest for me, do you? There's no end to my trials, and just when I finally had the medicine prepared. Is something the matter, sir? I'm afraid things are looking rather bleak. With your assistance, I've finally managed to prepare the medicine. Really? Congratulations. Now, you just have to give it to her. Well, yes, but there's the rub. The seas between here and Castaway Cove are plagued by pirates. Okay, so I have to go to Castaway Cove. Yeah, okay. So there's 4... Oh, okay, I have to destroy the 4 ships to cast through there. Okay. So we're actually going to fight some pirates on the sea. That's fine. I needed to use the ship anyway to get to the next area for that one side quest. Good thing I'm starting early. That way, not missing the beginning at least. Yeah. Very true. Very true. That does remind me. Next week is when like my work certain things change. So I will be changing my schedule up a little bit. I'll be testing out like what days I can miss and whatnot. So for right now, next week I'm going to start like not streaming on Mondays and Tuesdays. I'm going to see if that works out. So right now I'm not streaming on Tuesday, Friday. I'm going to try to change that to Monday, Tuesday. So I'm streaming every other days except Monday, Tuesday. So I'll tweet this all out and everything too. But yeah, so some things are changing at work and I feel like I may be able to take certain days off now and switch things around. So that change is going to start next week. We'll see how the schedule works out for me and whatnot. But Monday and Tuesday, I won't be streaming then next week. We'll see how that goes. Get out of here. Alright, so we've got 4 pirate ships, and I'm also going to place right next to Castaway Cove, actually, yeah. Just hoping to see some ships somewhere. Some animals. Are they ships or rocks in front of me? I don't see any ships just yet. I am going over here. There are the ships. Alright. Attacking from behind. Get him, get him, get him, get him. No, I missed the turn. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I can attack this guy. Yeah. Bam. So are we fighting actual humans? No, okay. Zomboat Swain. Okay, so I did not know the zombies morphed into pirates. Who am I going to attack? I will attack the middle guy. Why am I getting double teamed? Thank you. Let's petrify everyone. Give me. Yeah, petrify. Easy win. Yay!
Is that it?
Not a lot of experience for this, though. Let's see, is there any others? Right there, in front of me. 4 of them. Alright.
We're under attack. Here goes.
Back out. Maybe if Go-Go can do Bubble Bath, that'd be fun. No? No Bubble Bath? That's nice. There it is. There you go. Yes. Didn't do that much damage, but you did hurt all 3 of the 4. That's the one thing I miss about Mighty, is the AoE. And as you can see, there's a tank right there. Whenever you see that teardrop fall down, it's the tank healing. Because right now the tank doesn't really have too much offense, so it just gets smacked in the face and heals people. And I'm okay with that. So, he just continuously heals. So he's either dropping tears on us or dropping stones on enemies. Alright, Severus, come back. And let's go my tank out then. Get him. Come on. Bam! 1 kill, there you go. Get this health. Pya! Alright, cool. 2 down, 2 to go. Sandy leveled up to 32. 2 ships left. Right here. Get back here. Bam!
Stay calm now.
Zomboat Swain. Ow. It's gonna heal me, like always. Like, I take the slightest bit of damage, and then she sends out the tank, just heals everyone. And it's awesome. He pulls aggro, and he heals. It's actually helping her stay alive as well, I'm guessing. I mean, I haven't done the boss battle yet, obviously. But I feel like that might help her stay alive, because she'll have a really strong defensive character who can heal herself as well. And it leveled up. I think that... Now, the one weird thing for this, yeah, there is... I looked this up because I saw it was leveling really slowly, like in terms of the level numbers. This guy, he only reaches like level 10 in his first form and level 18, as opposed to everyone else who goes like level 25 then 60. So his levels are small, but they take about the same amount of time. So, yeah, I can now morph him because he is fully maxed out. Let's morph him right now. What's he morph into? Okay, I'm supposed to use Creature Cage. So Woody is a... Wait. Oh, there, I was like, where's the star drops? There they are. He's a star. So Lumberwood morphs into Limberwood. Okay. Now, he doesn't have his healing spells anymore. I'll have to wait till he gets to level 8 for that. Alright, he has a flower on his head now. Still, defense is awesome. Ah, so good. Alright, I got one more ship, and I also want to stop at this island right next to me. Can't turn that fast. Stop. Cut him off. Ah, I attacked the monster. Dang it.
We're under attack.
Didn't want to fight you.
Here goes.
Stupid airhead. Oh, I can capture you. I know I have one. I mean, I can always release it if I need to. Alright, so we got an airhead here. Actually, I already know I have 2 of them. Oh well. Again, I can release them whenever I have too much in my inventory. Yep, yep. Versus Hoorah!
We did it.
He's over level 3, but he needs to be level 8 to get that healing spell. So Airhead, I don't know, Cloudy, Airy, Aerial, Nimbus. I think I already have Aerial. I'll take Cloudy. I don't know. I do have 3 of them, so one's gonna get released at some point. Where'd that ship go? There it is. U-turn. And missed. Yeah, would have been better to stay still. Cut him off. Churn. Gotcha. Alright. Oh, Captain Zombo.
Come on, you guys.
There's 5 of them now, damn. Could go with some magic for now. Since I got him from behind, I will use this. Let's get the fodder out of the way first. You can go do a bubble bath, that would be fantastic. But you're not doing bubble bath. You've taken out like all 5 at once. Yeah, they're out. Get him. It's going well. Even with Swain, I don't know if he's confused or whatever that debuff is. Alright, let me switch out to, I guess, the tank. You. Get him. Bam! You know, he keeps dropping stuff and giving it to other people. He's a punching bag right now. Get him. So I've taken out 3 of the fodder, and they still haven't taken out that guy. Useless. Yeah. Kill before I swap out. Oh, you did heal him finally?
We did
Nice
it.
job. Alright, that's that side quest. Hey, DJ, welcome, dude. Welcome. Esther's 40. Woody. Hip, and Scully. Alright, we have defeated all the pirate ships. I can turn that in, but first, there's a side quest over here that I couldn't find last time, but now I know where it's at. Up here. So it's another one of those other things. Like, I don't know, maybe they're in the, Telling Stone, whatever it's called, but they don't show you on at least the minimap what these little forest cove area things are. You just have to kind of walk into these places. So it's up there. I have to get in through over here. This way. Alright. And it's all the way over here. Can't remember which one it was. There's some loot over there though. Grab the loot. I think it's right in front of me though. I think it's that area. This, we got some gnome beard. Alright, I think it's in this place. Yep, good. This is a side quest. And there's some chests. Very nice. Slice of game pie. Alright, buddy, what do you want? We protect our forest, keep safe and peaceful. 2 right monsters are known to steer clear of the forest dwellers. I'd say these are the real forest guardians right here. I guess they are, but I wonder why critters are so scared of them. We have great weapon. Name, Royal Spear. Wow, that sounds kind of neat. Use cauldron. Make weapons. You want make Royal Spear too? Huh? You can teach me to make one. This will be a good chance for you to practice your alchemy. Let's ask him for a few pointers, shall we? Okay. I am doing well. Had some bacon for lunch, so that's always a good thing. So, I am loving the game as always, so I'm just excited to play it. That's always a good thing when you're excited to play something. So, yeah, I'm doing very well. How are you doing? Okay, I tell you, needed things very secret. Pretty ball like glass. Black metal, no rust. Black stone, shiny hard. So I need like a glass ball, some sort of black metal and black stone. Bit vague. Sounds like a riddle. Alright, let's do the best we can. Find some. So let me talk to him, see if I already have the materials. Nope, I do not have the materials already. Bang. I was hoping I would. And obviously, they're not going to tell me where these things are at. Nope. Alright, Mac. Alright, so that's just collecting materials. Just going to see what I have. I mean, if I need 2 of each, I would theoretically already have 2 of each if I knew where they were. Since I do collect everything. Seeing as I don't have 2 of each, that probably means I haven't found where they're at yet. So, I can come back to that guy later. I don't see any kind of raw steel. You know what, maybe planet crystal might be the glass ball. Alright, whatever. So that's just materials that we need, so I can get that as I play through the game. So we'll just turn in this one quest. I can also turn in somebody's heart piece, and then continue with the pirate stuff. Bacon whore. Nice, day off work. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so we're going to Hamlin. I also have a heart piece to turn in. Don't remember who it is, though. Keep taking this. As long as they keep giving it to us. Shadow glass. Alright, Hamlin, here we are. Is this finally the end of his quest? He's had 3 of them thus far. See if that's it for this guy. Plus I can deposit some of these familiars here that I don't need. Drop off. I don't need this guy anymore. Goodbye, Banana Man. Dunce Cap. And Hurley. Alright. Bye-bye. Alright, so this guy finally heal his sister with the antidote, whatever it is that you need to make. Alright, buddy. I'm thinking you'll give me a good reward since I did do 3 quests in a row here. Alright, those pirates are gone. They are. I salute you. I wish you could have been there to see me in action. Hundreds of them there were. No, thousands. Don't exaggerate. Flippin' heck. You know how hard to pick your moments, do you? Made me look like I'm all mouth and no trousers. Ho ho ho, we are quite a pairing. But you've given me a greater cause to smile for. Because of you, she will have her medicine. I would like to thank you for all you've done. A pirate's cutlass. And wow, 6 stamps. Yes, sir. Thank you. That was awesome. Alright, what's this cutlass about? Who uses a sword? You do? Pirate's cutlass is just straight up. That's already better than that, so I can give it to him. Who else uses a sword? He has armor. But I don't really need to give him any more defense and reduce his accuracy at all. Can't give him that though. He uses sword as well. Ooh. Yeah, I think you would be better off with this because the other guy already has decent damage. That Nixes, I still don't know what Nixes means. Tales of Symphonia. I love Tales of Symphonia. The combat is kind of similar. It is. The combat itself is kind of similar. So I can definitely see that for sure. I don't know what Nixes an enemy actually does. But this gives significant more attack. So for now, I'll give him the pirate. Plus, he kind of looks like a pirate anyway. So it kind of makes sense he has a pirate's cutlass. Alright, so who was the guy? Let's see, what do I have? I have belief and restraint. So who needed belief? Who needed belief? Not you. That's courage. So the belief guy is in Castaway Cove. We'll do this and then the main quest. Castaway Cove. Alright. Here. So I don't know where the courage is. I already checked like all the towns and whatnot. Guys are over here. Not sure where to get that courage, but oh well. 20 guilders. And this guy right here. Oop. Got this too. Chocolate. Hey, buddy, you need some belief. I will give you some belief. Go.
You must be tired.
Nyx, unable to use spells or tricks. Ah, well thank you very much, TJ. Thank Google and you. But alright, that's pretty cool. So I'll have to think about whether I want less straight damage or the ability to stop those abilities. Alright, so how many cards do I have right now? Let me see if I can trade some for the passives here. And I don't have to turn anything in, right? Oh, I do. I have 2 bounties to turn in. Okay. So wow, I'm gonna get a ton of stamps for these 2 bounties. This is gonna max out a card right here. Enough to make a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Yes. Noble attire. I don't really know if that's gonna be useful or not. Alright, so I have 4 cards, nice. So do I want lower prices or cost less when I die? I guess lower prices. Although they're pretty much the same, like I am pretty much saving when I should. Off stream when I was getting my tank, I did die and I lost 7,000 guild because I had so much money. But seeing as I have so much money, it doesn't really matter what I choose. So I'll just take the lower shop prices for now. I'm guessing I'll buy some crap from the shop next time. Alright, cool. Save up, yes. I do like this system here, the stamp cards. You do have to buy the entire tier to unlock the next tier. So it's not like you're saving them for something better. Like once you're getting all the ones you want, you have to spend all the stuff anyway. Alright, so we're going to do the main quest. No, I'm going to check this really quick. What's this royal attire? Is it a robe? Noble attire, I already have it, okay. And then the other one was just like a gem or something, I think. Let me sort all this crap. Alright. Time for pirates. We're going to Skull Mountain. So I need to get some courage from someone. I guess pirates do have courage, so it would make sense if I have some. And then I also need to get those ingredients that I don't really know what they are. A ball of crystal, a black metal that never rusts, and a black stone that's shiny. Oh well, we will collect it over time, I'm sure. Might as well save just in case something happens here. Alright. Onward to the pirate ship. Well, first actually, onward to here. What's here? Anything? Ah, how can you make a little cubby area with no loot? Troll game. Alright. Now, onto the pirate ship. Wow, it's so big. It's hard to believe something so huge can actually fly. Oi, you lot. Don't you think you're getting a little bit close? This is what usually happens before... Avast! Who goes there? A flippin' ambush. Oh no! So you filthy thieves are here to plunder our plunder. Huh, I'd take a look in the mirror before calling someone a filthy thief, my friend. Don't make them angry, Swain. They're bloodthirsty sky pirates. If you knew that, girl, why would you risk your pretty neck trying to sneak aboard? You're either mighty brave or mighty stupid. Knickers, we're flipping trapped. Trapped, I tell you.
Ah, we have company, I see.
Oi, Captain!
Ah, there's never enough dialogue here. Alright, that's Kably. That's him, is it? Crikey, look at the face on him. There's gruesome. We came here to speak to you. That's right. We have a favor to ask, Captain Kablai. Rawr! You stroll uninvited into my mountain stronghold, hoping to be granted a favor. What are you, would-be heroes come to take back our plundered treasures? Hmm? By the skies! I usually put the cam down whenever there's a cutscene, but in this game, it's very... Like, the cutscenes can last 2 seconds, and then this happens, so I'm hoping maybe there'll be another cutscene. I don't know. Boy, I'll hear you out. Come aboard. Alright, guess there's no actual talking here. That's quite a tale, lad. Aye, 'tis true that I plundered the map, and I'd do it again. That lily-livered fop of a prince had it coming. Hey, don't talk about Marcus saying like the. Not now, Esther. We need those magic stones. Yes, we do. We need them to help us defeat Shadar. By the skies, Shadar? You mean the crossed swords with the dark djinn? That's what we do. We gotta stop him before he breaks the hearts of everyone in our world. Yeah, yours included. Garr! You come aboard my ship and dare to compare me to a sniveling wretches who fall prey to Shadar? Let him try and break me. I'll show the scurvy dog what it means to face true adversity. Well, I'll say this for him. He's not lacking confidence. Shadar ain't to be sniffed at. There's none who knows that better than I, Fairy. So, if you're looking to take on Shadar, you'll be possessed of the skills to do so, I guess. Aye, of course you are. So this trad's be for heroes such as yourself? What? Don't fret, lad. It's just a little test of your swashbuckling skills. Okay, he's going to test to see if we're warriors. What's that sound? A dragon. Of course it's a dragon. Alright, dragon fight.
What the? Hey!
Red dragon. How very original. Okay, red dragon. Let's get it. Come on. Alright, I'm guessing... I'll go with... Oh, crap, actually. Always Swain first. Defend. I don't know what this does. Nothing. Alright, attack. And while that happens, I will try steal. Dragon Breath. Failed to steal anything. You can't catch bosses, unfortunately. Alright, let me steal something. I keep missing. I got a dragon tusk. Okay, now I can go back to Oliver. Grab some health. Let me try... Actually, no, let me send him out. Wilgig. Oh, now what? Never seen a dragon this big before. The flipping thing looks proper vicious. Ours only hope is poison. Oh, okay, so dragons hate poison. Alright, so Swain has poison, but he's not the only one. Sure, I'll go to Swain then. They want me to use Swain for poison. Which one does poison here? I guess Rot Shot looks like. Done now? Alright, Mac. Welcome back. Bam! Poison, and it stopped him from attacking. Very nice.
Roger.
Get him. Ooh, look at that damage, dude. I don't know if I did the 174. Oh no, the poison is doing 174. So dragons are weak to poison. That's something good to know. I can get one more attack out before I have to go. And that will go to me. Dragons don't give a fuck about poison. Let's go with some pulse. I don't know what this move is. Okay. Defending nothing. There's no reason to defend. Alright. Everyone attack as I send this out. So he doesn't really do like an AoE type of move. He just does a straight like shot of fire in front of him. Oh, Esther's down. Like always. Man, she's always going down. I thought that tank would help her. Did stay alive longer though, but she's just always dying. At least we're in good shape here. We're doing solid damage to him. Go back to me. Let's try Frostbite. Not bad. Get one more spell. Now we can kill him with this. Whirligig! A few more hits of that. That should be about one more hit of Whirligig. This should kill him right here. Bye bye! And how appropriate that he just collapses in his own fire. How much experience? Nice experience, okay. Cerberus is 37, Go-Go 41. He needs to be level 8 before he gets his healing spells. Sandy's 33. Alright, cool. Well now, there's not many face the old girl's breath and come away unsinged? Okay, I was like, unsinged? Unsinged. You're a plucky one, no doubt. What? Why would you set us on her if you knew she was that dangerous? Yeah, what are you doing calling out that massive big dragon all of a sudden? I nearly flipping wet myself. Silence, dogs. I'll ask the questions here. The wand. Where'd you get it? What does it matter to you? We won't let you have it, no matter what you do to us. It matters to me, girl, because the accursed thing's not supposed to exist. The queen must hear this. He's working for her? Uh-oh. What queen? Never mind you. Now follow me. The map's aft in my cabin. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not the, evil lady. I feel like it is. Alright, Grumpy Guts. Or you know it's probably not the evil lady, because, the game is called White Witch, not White Queen. So, okay, he's probably working for, like, an actual different person. We're still the good guys, right? I only ask because the King of Sky Pirates appears to like us. You're kidding, aren't you? We did, Oliver. Let's go and look at the map. What are you worms waiting for? Move your scurry carcasses. This is what you came here for. The map of the stones. This here X marks where the stones must be hidden. A remote island. Makes sense, I suppose. Well, what are we waiting for? We got a ship. Let's sail there and find it. Pipe down, girl. Do you think the boats, seafaring simpletons, could reach such the mighty Iron Wyvern could not go? Ooh. Are we going to be riding his ship? What are you flipping on about? It's a sight more complicated than that. Wyvern here is too large to land on the solitary isle, and the seas around the rotten little rock are riddled with reefs. Jeepers, so we can't get to the stones? Don't start sniveling just yet, lad. There's a way there, alright. On the back of Tengri, Winged Dragon Master of the Skies, we're going to be riding on the dragon. Yeah, the voiceovers in this game are very, there's very few, which is kind of an odd choice for me, because I hate reading out loud. It always strains my voice. I'm already feeling it right now. But yeah, there's voice acting, there are cutscenes, but most of it is this. None flies faster or higher than the pride of the pack. Crikey, there's impressive sounding. Come on then, where is this Tengri? Well now, fairy, there's the rub. Tengri has been stuck down with dreaded lurgy and flies no longer. Lurgy? You mean he's sick? Gah, nothing's ever easy, is it? Don't speak too soon. We have the mighty wizard Oliver on our side. You mean to heal him? Well, we can't promise anything, but it's worth a try. Ollie Boy's here got a spell or two up his sleeve that might get your dragon friend on his wing. Talk like a pirate. Yes, you must have something that will work, Oliver. Let's go and meet this dragon, shall we? Sure. Where can we find Tengri, Captain Kably? No doubt the great lump will be cowering in a corner of the cave somewhere feeling sorry for himself. See what you can do. Thanks. Come on, everyone. We have to find the dragon. I hope we can help. You lot love nothing more than doing charity, do you? Alright. So now we have to find the dragon and cure him. Any loot around here? Maybe some chests somewhere? Back here. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, so where is he at? Oh, he's in that area I was just at. Okay. There's no side quests. No. What the hell are you? Wahahaha, greetings! I'm here to tell you Crypt Casino is open. Oh, the casino's open now, okay. Why don't you come play with us? We've got a fabulous lineup of exciting games and absolutely spectacular prizes. We're conveniently located on the Tombstone Trial. I guarantee you'll have the time of your death. Alright? Whimper. Crikey, this dragon looks like he'd lose a fight with a fly. Not like the one we just fought. Proper feisty he was. Well, he is sick, Mr. Drippy. What's up with you then, teeny boy? Wing rots, is it? Touch of hornache? Come on, we can't help you if you just stand there groaning. I guess he's trying to say something. Well, we do have a spell. Yes. Cast that spell. I thought so. Alright. Which spell? Nature's Tongue. Hello, Tengri. We want to talk with you if that's okay. Yeah, we heard you're a bit poorly, ain't it? Tell us what's up. Maybe we can help. Look, he's scared, aren't you, Tengri? Poor thing. There. We won't hurt you. Don't be frightened. We're gonna fly again, don't you, Tengri? Why don't you tell us what's wrong? Alright. Go on. I feel strange. There's a me who isn't me. Another me. And he's sick, so I can't fly. Alright, we have to go back to our, whatever, our dimension, whatever you want to call it. Another Tengri. Do you think he means... Of course, he's got a soulmate. I mean, back in Motorville. Like Myrtle and I, and Tengri's a dragon. That happens too. We've seen people with animal soulmates before. You mean like Timmy and King Tom. Exactly. I reckon Tengri's super sensitive animal mind means he can tell what's going on with his soulmate. What are you lot talking about? I don't understand a word you're saying. I really can't be bothered to explain it to you right now. I'll tell you afterwards. Tengri, the other you is sick in his heart. You understand? In his heart? Yes, but don't worry. We're gonna make him better. He'll be able to fly again soon. Really? Really? And when we can fly again, do you think you might be able to let us ride on your back? Yeah, alright, I'll let you. Thank you so much, Tengri. We'll help you, I promise. That was amazing. It was. I've gotten so used to the girl, I clean forgot she had such a way with animals. Suppose she is a familiar keeper after all. Tengri's not familiar, silly. No, and he's not much of a dragon either, the massive wimp. You'd be a wimp too if your soulmate was sick, or you've forgotten what it's like to be attacked by Shadar. No, and I won't forget it in a hurry either. Hang about. How come she never stepped in like that when we had to fight that flippin' red dragon? I'm sure we can do something to help, Tengri. Come on, let's go tell the captain. Yes, I do work. I just have different hours. I work at a like a pet sitting kind of place. Doggy daycare is what they call it. So the hours I work are very different than normal jobs. Lets me stream. Let's see, we'll go over here. Alright, so I have to go back to my world. Find this dude's soulmate. Strip club. Well, did you discover what has made a mouse my mighty dragon? We've got an idea, yeah. And I suggest you find the cure. I shall look forward to seeing it. Oh, and so you don't get yourselves killed in the meantime, have this. A jumbo sundrop. Alright, cool. Yes, it's a new word for strip club, yes. Is this one of those treats that make familiars change? Like, really? How do people not know? Like, you're 30 hours into the game and they're now telling you how to morph people? Come on now. So that's the final stage. Yeah. I'm not going to evolve them to the final stage just yet. Oh, I can make the drops now, though. Oh, cool. So you're going to head to Motorville. Alright. so I can make these drops. A jumbo sun. Oh, just one jumbo sun drop. That's only one. All right. All right, so let's go. Gateway. Cast gateway. Well, let's. Not that we're gonna be fighting anyone, but we might actually. We probably will fight someone. I do want to heal. Good idea, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. All right, let's heal. Right here. Plus, we can save too. I'm guessing we'll fight this guy's shadow like we did the last 2 times. Bad idea, Bobby. Alright. Gateway. Yes.
I seem to recall you telling us the mighty Morn Star was no more, and yet somehow the boy managed to acquire it. Things don't seem to be going according to plan, do they, Shadar?
What you say is true. I went to great lengths to destroy the wand, that the boy might never wield its power. But I could not have known he would travel through time to obtain it.
That reminds me, Lord Garrus. You have used that spell. The one that binds past, present, and future.
Surely not. Surely you did not meet with this savior in the past.
The very thought. What would I stand to gain from such a meeting? Perhaps the good lady forgets that it is Shadar who has been charged with the boy's disposal.
Your Excellencies, there is no cause for alarm. Everything is in hand, I assure you. I am the executor, charged with bringing destruction to this world, and I fully intend to fulfill my duties.
In any event, the wand he holds is incomplete. Without the power of the 3 stones, Mornstar is weak. Set against the might of our own wands, it is a mere toy.
It seems you are quite the expert.
They are lost, are they not? The stones from which Mornstar's magic powers sprang.
Correct. The magic stones are lost, but the boy is searching for them now. Of that I have no doubt.
And how are we to stop him finding them?
When the Wizard King concealed them long ago, he entrusted their care to 3 fearsome guardians. I propose that we awaken the Keepers of the Stones from their slumber. Does this plan please you, your Radiance?
It does.
Listen to me well, Shadar. The Keepers of the Stones shall henceforth answer to you.
I am honored.
Use your new powers wisely. The Wizard King's most faithful servants are now yours to command.
Yep, that is the cutscene. There are 2 different types of cutscenes. They have the cutscene in-engine and out-of-engine. So yeah. Radio Ollie Boy, we need to find Tengri's soulmate then. Can you think of anyone who reminds you of the massive flying dragon? No. Come on, you know everyone in town, don't you? If you can't think of anyone who might be, just ask around. We know nothing about this dragon. Like, who the heck are we supposed to freaking assume is like a dragon? Oh, we're gonna talk to this chick, that's right. Our new best friend. Oh, hi Oliver. Hi Myrtle, long time no see. How's it been working for Miss Layla? I love it, and I'm getting better all the time. I know the names and prices of everything in the store now. Very impressive. Oh, I'm Swain, by the way. I don't really like to talk about it, but I've made it my business to protect these poor kids. I'm what you might call their guardian. You know she can't hear you, don't you? You what? People from this world can't see or hear us, silly. This girl's my soulmate, can't you tell? Yeah, I suppose I can now that you mention it. Yeah, they look just like each other. They don't act the same, mind. Thank goodness for that. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Oliver, can you hear voices? Nope. No, I can't hear them. Weird. Hey, wanna know what they call me around town these days? People started calling me the Dairy Fairy. It's a little embarrassing, but I kinda like it. Neato! That's so great, Myrtle. Can't believe how much things have changed for you. You mean now they don't call me Starry Mary anymore? Yeah, I guess things have changed. Haha. Oof. Uh-oh, there's a mad dog on the loose. Strange, I feel like I know him from somewhere. Is he sweet, though? No. Hey there, Genghis. Are you out on your own again? Hey, this dog, That's right, it's Denny's dog. You know, Denny lives next door to me. Always walking out together. Well, I guess you couldn't really call it walking. As soon as school's out, the two of them go running off together all over town. But I haven't seen Denny lately. Even though you live next door, that's weird. It is. I always know when he leaves the house. I hear him laughing and hollering. At least I did until recently. You mean he hasn't been going outside? Maybe. Maybe he's like I was. You mean now we've cured Starry Mary, we've got a Glary Carrie? Glary Carrie? Mr. Drippy! What? I thought she couldn't flip and hear me. What are you getting so worked up about? I think he wants to tell us something. Huh? Genghis? What could he want? Looks like it's another case of a heroic wizard who can talk to animals. Don't make fun of him. Oliver, I know we're supposed to be looking for Tangri's soulmate, but... Please, could you speak to Genghis? Sure, let's hear what he has to say. Wait a second, Myrtle. I need to ask Genghis what's wrong. Sure. How exactly? Oh, I mean, I need to see if he has any clues, you know, being Denny's pet and all. Shut up, you're making it worse. You can be awfully strange sometimes, Oliver. Anyway, I have to open this door. I'll see you around, okay? We all know what's gonna happen. Denny is the soulmate and he's sick. Why won't you listen to me? How many times do I have to tell you? My master, he's in trouble. Blimey, sounds serious. Oh, you're listening now, are you? And you can see us? Sure I can. You're not exactly easy to miss. How come you suddenly started listening? Of course, he can see us because animals are all sensitive in that. Oh, and we are listening, Dogface. We just couldn't understand till Ollie Boy cast the spell. Grr. Well, you seem so upset. We had to find a way of speaking to you. There's something you want to tell us, isn't there, Genghis? Sweetie. Oh, sorry, I meant Mr. Genghis, sir. Stupid humans. Anyway, I'll tell you again. My master Denny is the greatest athlete in town. And I'm his best friend, the king of the dogs. You can call me Genghis. I could swear I know someone who talks just like you. I'm trying to think, who are they alluding to? This is... I don't know. This is apparently the soulmate of someone we've already met that I can't think of. I was thinking the same thing. In fact, doesn't Genghis kind of look like someone we know too? Mr. Genghis, Oliver? But yes, I had the same feeling. Who could it be? Kably! Oh, okay. It's Kably. How could we not have spotted it? Just look at his expression. Ah, could old Pirate Face's head be on another body? Now that I look at it. That's a sharp eye of you, Oliver. He talks just like him too. Kinda. Rough. It's funny, huh? Over in your world, Kably keeps dragons, but here, he's somebody's pet. Hey, do you think... What, Mon? Spit it out. Tangray's soulmate, could it be Denny? I wonder. What makes you say that? Does he look like a dragon or something? Oh, I get you. Kably and Tangray are proper close. So it makes sense Genghis has to be close with Tangray's soulmate. Exactly. That would mean Kably's pet in our world is his master in this one. The old switcheroo, eh? Classic stuff. Stop your yapping and listen to me. Oh, sorry. Are you listening now? Good. Until recently, my master and I spent all of our time training. If you did, I used to see you running around town all the time. Well, of course you did. We were working out for our dream. Our master's dream of becoming the state champion. You were helping him train. I just said that, didn't I? Anyway, he didn't make the track team. Nobody ever said life was easy. Tell me about it. But he didn't give up. Not my master. He just trained harder than ever. That's the spirit. That's just what I imagined someone like a friend would do. But then it happened. Maybe he trained too hard. Maybe I didn't look at him well enough. He went and got himself injured, didn't he? Is that why he's not been out, lady? I didn't think there was anything serious. I thought he was fine, and by the time I noticed, it was too late. So that's what's behind it all. He lost his confidence. Alright. I don't know if I have confidence. Hopefully I do. So he's heartbroken, yes. Take us to your master. Yada yada yada. Yes, okay, good. You're still here? Did Genghis give you any clues? He sure did. It's bad news. Denny's hurt. He is? Oh, that's terrible. I had no idea. Wait, did you really talk to Genghis? No, I just figured it out, and it's worse than that. I think his heart may be broken too. I have to help him. I have to mend him. Sorry, Myrtle. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Maybe not, but I believe you. You used magic to heal me, didn't you? Yes. Hey, Oliver, can I come with you? Denny and I were good friends once, and when I couldn't go outside, you helped me so much. Maybe I can help you this time. Gee, Myrtle, thank you. That's okay. We have Myrtle with us now. She's a nice girl, eh? Of course she is. She's my soulmate. Do I have confidence here? I don't, so I'll have to find confidence somewhere around here. I need someone who's super confident. Alright, it's this guy. Right over here. Right, Denny. Dog. Genghis. It's your master's house, ain't it? Yes, but I can't take you any further than this. Can't see us? Looks like you're the man for the job, Ollie. Sure. Breaking and entering. Or not, we're just knocking. Nope, no one's there. Again. Of course he's there. He's on his own. Can't you just use magic to unlock it? Let me call him for you. It's the girl from next door. Denny! Denny, are you in there? Denny, it's me, Myrtle. Can you hear me? Bum bum bum. Get back! What is that? Not again! It's another flippin' nightmare. That's why we healed up before we walked out here.
Denny!
Now it's time for Denny's nightmare. Void of confidence. Bugly bugly boo. Alright, so let's hope that Esther can stay alive here, please. Alright, was that 85 that I did, or was that 35 that I did? Couldn't tell. It is 80, alright, good. Restless sleep, I don't know. I see, I gotta keep dodging all those attacks, because I don't know which one's like an AoE type of thing. Already got him down decently. Move back out of here. Oil spill, defend. Oh crap, I should make them defend too. Alright, so oil spill seems like it's the AoE thing. Heal, I guess, Esther, because she always dies first, because she sucks. Alright, bounce you. Everyone should be attacking, hopefully. Oh, that reminds me, can I steal from this guy? I don't know. Why is it not? There you go, that was weird. He isn't carrying anything. Okay, you can't steal from him. Alright. So far, health is in good shape, but, you know, it usually goes downhill, like, once they're at half health. That's when Esther dies and everything else sucks. There we go. I defended and evaded. Although, Swain's asleep, so he's gonna get hit. I told her to defend. How'd she take that much damage? Freaking people. Oh, I get healed myself. Alright, well, now I'm messing up too. Ugh, this is where everything falls apart. Alright, well, at least I healed her up before she went to sleep. Alright, so he keeps putting people to sleep, which is not good. But just whittle away at his health. Slowly but surely, we'll get it. Stop doing oil spill, damn it! See, when she's asleep, she's gonna get massive damage. Alright. Thankfully, she didn't take that much damage. Attack, please. She awake? She's awake. Good. Alright. This is actually working out pretty decently. Let me just spam a super powerful attack. Let's see if it does a lot of damage. I mean, I would assume light damages dark. So let's see how this works. That was not worth it. You gonna put me to sleep? Can I defend it? I don't know. I did defend it. Nice. Oh, he's gonna heal me? Let's see who he heals first. Who's he gonna heal? He healed himself. Oh, I'll heal myself then. Alright. So this is actually gonna work. Esther's finally not gonna die. This is the first, like, boss battle in, I don't know, a week since Esther made it through without dying. It's a miracle. Get him. You're letting him sleep. Who's he gonna put to sleep now? Come on. Die, Esther. There's still a chance it could happen, but I think we're in good shape right now. Let's put some... What does Ward do? Increases magical defense. I didn't know I had that move. Alright. Let's check out some Pulse, maybe? And maybe a Frostbite. Frostbite sucks, but now you're ready. You're gonna get one yeah, that's what I was thinking when I said it out loud. I was like, yeah, watch her just die. But yeah, I think we're in good shape. Arrow of Light. Arrow of Light didn't do that much damage though. I didn't get to defend this either, so I'm gonna take some damage, but I should be okay. Even with that 87 damage. He has like probably about 2 more hits until he's dead. Got 1. Ah, I can't kill him with Buzz. Yeah, I will. Screw it. He can cast it before he has to go. Kill him with your last hit. Bam! I love how they die.
Is that it?
Yeah, it did 91, but it cost 16. Whereas the Whirligig did like 70 and it cost 4. So 4 casts of that, significantly more damage than 1 cast of Aerolite. That's why Whirligig's so awesome. It costs so little, does so much damage. Alright, good. It costs 12, whatever. Doesn't matter, it's still better to use multiple casts of Whirligig. Denny! Oliver! Oh, Oliver, everything went dark. So dark. It was Denny's heart, I felt it. It was crying out. He was in so much pain. That was weird. Must be the nightmare, eh? Me and Myrtle could see it too. I don't know, but it seemed like she could hear me. Maybe she's more sensitive to things than most. Damn it, it's hard to see her so upset and not be able to do something about it. Yeah. You know, it's not as simple as just beating a nightmare, don't you? Arrow of Light's secret ability. Oh. It's like when it happened to me. So what piece of heart is he missing? Just can't keep it up. I'll never catch them. He's lacking confidence. We need some confidence from somewhere. Yes, we do. I think I understand what he's feeling, just like what happened to me. Yes, I can help him, but I need to find confidence. What do you know about my heart? I didn't make the cut. It's that simple. It gets more powerful every second hit. They'll all overtake me. They'll all leave me behind. Alright, he's just crying like a big baby, so I need to go get him some confidence while she stays with him. It'll cost more MP too, though. Yeah, I mean, that's why, again, though, I really like that whirligig that I have. It seems that almost every enemy is weak to, whatever it is, lightning. Or at least they're not resistant to lightning. Like, I've had people resistant to fire, to ice, but I haven't met anyone yet, really, who's been too resistant to the storm damage. I don't see anyone whose heart I can take. I don't have confidence on me. I have restraint. Damage goes up by, like... yeah, I don't know. I don't have any restraint, and I don't see anyone marked here. I mean, confidence, whatever. Where... no one's marked on this map, so maybe it's above into the next area. I don't know if I can go to the next area. What is confidence? I mean, Kablai probably has confidence, but he wasn't marked before as having it. Only works for his weakness. Yeah, and that's the thing with the bosses, you can't really tell what their weakness is. There is no one marked on the map as having confidence, so I feel like maybe I'm supposed to go back to the other world. Check that out. Gateway. I get the feeling it might be Kablai. Definitely doesn't lack that. Okay, it is him. Good. Let's heal up too, just be safe. We shouldn't be fighting anytime soon. Alright. Go through here. There we go. Look at your locket. It's glowing like nobody's business. Well, he sure does have a lot of confidence. Alright, so let's talk to him. Yada yada yada. I'm going to tell him he's very confident and I need it. Okay, good. Sweet. We now have confidence here. I'm going to go back to my world. Yeah, I took your confidence, thank you. And he gave me Quake for taking his confidence, okay. And Seek Fortune. The pages from the companion with new spells. Alright, what are, let's see, can I use any of these spells right now? Seek Fortune's right here. Reveals whereabouts of chests. Okay, so I have one right here is for like dungeon type of areas, and this is for open world areas. Okay, cool. What about the other one though? I don't see it. Oh well, whatever. Alright. We'll just go. So, gateway. I figure it's probably like some sort of earthquake, hence the name Quake. Right, buddy. I've got you some confidence. All the way over. Huh? So he's still kept company by his dog and his neighbor, Starry Mary. Hey, here's some confidence. Give. confidence. What? What are you doing? Myrtle? Danny, I can feel it. The pain in his heart. It's disappearing. Hey boy, you're here too. I'm so sorry. Not your fault. My heart, it feels so light. Did you do this? He did. He did the same thing for me. I'd be surprised hearing that from anyone else but you, Myrtle. No, don't worry, Oliver. He doesn't actually believe her. Oof. You're right, Genghis. We need to get back to training. But Danny, your leg. Are you sure you should? Huh? That? It was just a scratch. I can't sit around feeling sorry for myself because of that. The longer I sit around, the faster the others get. I can't let them beat me. I have to make the cut next time. That's the Denny I know. Good luck. Thanks, but I won't need it. Come on, it's training time. Oof. Crikey, he doesn't look slow to me at all. Looks like he's forgotten all about his injury. That's the power of the heart. You did it again, Oliver. Thank you so much. It wasn't me, Myrtle. It was Denny. His heart was strong enough to make it. I just gave it a helping hand. You really are a hero, aren't you? Maybe even a handsome prince. What? Cut it out, Myrtle. Hey, I sure hope Denny makes the state championships, don't you? Of course I do. Won't be easy, but something tells me he'll make it. Of course he will, especially now that we helped him on his way. Oh no, I have to go back to the store. What's wrong? I was in the middle of opening up. Miss Layla will be so mad. You were working? Jeepers, you need to get back there. She's just as easily distracted as someone else I could mention. Oh yes? And who might that be? Alright, head back to Layla's store. Oh no, we got Myrtle in trouble. Sorry, Myrtle. Maybe Myrtle has some cheese in her pockets. That will get Miss Layla to shut up. Yeah, I ran to the car. Victory. Although I want to run to the front of the car. And P's here, alright. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to leave the store like that. Where have you been? I was so worried. Look, it's Esther and the other one. And who might you be? Myrtle sees P. Uh-oh. How is Sandy doing? She's leveling up. She is leveling up. This little lady's been around an awful lot lately. They can all see P. There you are. Hello, Oliver. I've been looking for you. P. She's here somewhere? She a friend of yours, Oliver? Then I'll leave you two and get back to work. Looks like you've been found who you're looking for. Okay, so actually, I get it. So humans, or I guess like people in Oliver's world can see P, but people in the other world can't. So it's kind of the opposite of what these other people are. Alright, yeah, I get it. Have a nice day. Myrtle sees P. I have something to tell you. I'm sorry, what is it? He's saying sorry too. The slithery one, and the doggy one, and the bony one, they're coming. The keepers, you have to be careful. I don't understand, P. Yes, you do. Just be careful. Okay, P, I'll try. What? Who were you just talking to? Oh, gee, I'm sorry. You don't know about P yet, do you, Swain? She's a funny little girl, I know. I see her here in Motown sometimes. I've seen her in my dreams, too. But we can't see her. No, I still can't figure out why. Huh? She's gone. She always does this. What's wrong? Did she disappear again? Uh-huh. And I didn't understand what she was trying to tell me. I think I get it. Get what? Well, Myrtle and that lot can't see us from their world, so that means P probably can't see us lot either. Same, but the other way around. That's why I explained that, okay. It's not so weird when you think about it, us not being able to see them. It's not? Who cares, as long as you can see her. Yeah, I'm more worried about going and seeing how Tengri's doing. I guess, if your guess was right, Oliver. Ain't it though? We sorted Denny out, so Tengri should be able to fly again. You're right. Let's go check on Tengri. Alright. So I am interested to see who the heck is P though. Like she's still like a glowing person. Like she literally glows. So she can't be just a normal human. And plus these guys can see normal humans. Like who the hell is P? That's what I want to know. Sure we'll find out. Alright. So we're going, what, to the pirate? We're not actually going to check out Tengri. Tengri's probably not even here, is he? Of course he's not. Alright, Kablai. Tengri should be okay. Hey there, Captain. Do you know where Tengri is? You come at a good time, you see? He's flying.
That sound.
Henry!
Again, these cutscenes are never long enough. That Deadpool costume, I have it in my intro, and I know there was a picture posted somewhere, like someone saved it somewhere, but I don't know what that website is. So it is in my intro though. He's a sight for sore eyes, and no mistake. He stopped sniveling and took to the skies right after you left. Like magic it was. Wait, you meddling dogs did something behind my back, didn't you? Well, it's a little hard to explain, but we went to another world and Oliver helped Tengri there get better. All you need to know is that Oliver's magic is the reason that Tengri's flying again. Still spouting nonsense, I see. But no matter, you did as you said you would. I'll not question your methods. I had no idea the real Tengri was so lively. This is how dragons should be. Seems like he's taken a liking to you, and after all my hard work. Gah, so be it. I know when I'm beating. He's yours. You're his master now. He just gives him. He's like, you know what? Take him. You can have the dragon. Really? But what's the matter, worm? Not good enough for you? No, sir. Thank you very much, Captain. That's settled then. Tengri lad, say hello to your new master. Kya, kya. Nice to meet you too, Tengri. Likewise, I'm sure. Alright, let's go find the magic stones. Set a southward course, lad. You will happen upon Solitary Isle soon enough. Solitary Isle. Alright.
We're flying! Oh, Tiny! We're actually
Another cutscene.
It's nice and comfy up here. Come on, Tengri, let's fly.
Away we go!
I actually wanted to get back here in a second. I think there was some more alchemy to pick up. So they're probably going to tell me how to fly. Fly the friendliest guys. Flippin' Nora, is this high enough for you? Righto, since the smallest mistake up here will result in certain death, I reckon now's a good time to give you a crash course in flying. Don't worry, if you survive the first 5 minutes, there's nothing to it. Change direction with that, look around with that, and when you want to plonk your feet, press X, you'll see a circle appear. Use that to shift the circle to where you want it, then press X to land. If you change your mind, you can cancel. Alright. Watch the color. If it's blue, you're alright to land. If it's red, find somewhere else. Honk the dragon horn Pirate Face gave you, and you'll come flapping. Just press up. Okay, oh, okay, up. Easy enough. But I want to go back. I want to get some more alchemy. So, where are we going? You can fly now. Let's see. We are going to up here. Totally saw a blue for a second. So finicky. There we go. Land there. There's some alchemy here, plus I can save. Alright. I don't know who it is that has it. Let's see. I think I've talked to those guys over there. Can't talk to anyone here, though. Be Skyfarers no more. Throwing a few ingredients together. There we go. Really? I thought you spent all your time plundering and pillaging. That we do, but we wouldn't be able to sail the skies if we had to rely on each other for our necessities. He always says the craftiest among us will live to spend the most plunder below. Sounds like a hard life. It is. Not just crafty, you have to be creative too. Good, give me some formulas. There it is. I'm guessing. There it is, yeah. There you go, Mac. Thank you, Mac. Alright, let's see. Ingredients, what do we get now? Or alchemy, whatever. Got some ice cream. Okay, we got level 4. Good. So, I know, I'm waiting until I get the best treat selection before I start feeding these guys. So, where's the chocolate at? There's what? 1, maybe 2 more. I think there's probably 2 more before I get the max treat level. So, that's what we'll wait for. And I'll start feeding everybody, making them happy. Guessing I have to walk out of here, so we'll save. Dig through the fight. Yep. Alright, save. Then we're heading to the next area. These guys had no side quests for me. I'm still missing, what is it? Courage. Like I said, I've been to all the towns. I don't have any courage there. So where the heck am I going to find courage? None here either. I do need to find those ingredients too for the other side quest. I don't even know what they are. Bill Dragonhorn. Alright, so that's, I'm guessing that's how we get up to these areas here. I don't see anything of importance. I'm definitely going to explore this off stream to see what's here, so I can land everywhere and do a bunch of loot and crap like that. We've been here. This is much more convenient. And you can't control the height, obviously. Let's see. I know there's loot over here I can grab really quick. Looks like there's nothing else though. There's my loot. I don't run into a rock. Those rocks are always getting in the way. And now, there we go. What's it gonna be? Jade marble. Alright, so that could also be that glass ball. It's either going to be a jade marble or the crystal whatever thing I have. So I have 1 of each. Once I get 2 of something, I'll go back and see if it's it. Fog drops. Alright, these enemies look the same. Something on the stone, I wonder what it says. Probably need some sort of spell to decipher it. What enemy are you? Dinky.
Fancy your chances, do you?
That's right, they're new to this area. I didn't capture Dinky yet. So that's something I can do off stream as well. Unless we just happen to capture one here. Nope, alright, that's fine. Bam! Alright, so to the next area then. Let's call the dragon, 'cause I see nothing else here. Right. Then this... I've been to that place. Yep, that's where the grove is. Alright. So much quicker now that we can fly. At first they gave us a boat, and like 2 streams later they gave us a dragon. Lots of convenient travel here. And we have fast travel too, so there's lots of different methods. So I've been to these islands. Which one of you wanted me to get to? That one over there. That I did see some islands I couldn't dock at. That's right. That's right. Oh, it's these tombstone things. I've seen them. Because I remember it might have been this exact one. I was like, that's a tombstone. Alright. Look at this monument by here. This didn't make it here by accident. Must have been something to do with its stones. Look, there's something written on it. Show the chart. Okay, I have to... Alright, we got a T. I'm gonna write this down. Not that... It's probably gonna do it itself, but... Same old paper that I had before. Let's write this down. Alright. I've got... T... A... TH... T... Wait, no? That is T, okay. TATHT. What? I got the Reaper symbol. There's an E. Oh, that's right. I have to read from right to left. That's right. Okay. Then it's an R. Lost track of where I was. Damn it. Okay, I see where I am. Alright. That's C. It's a C. Another E. S. This is another E. And that one was a TH. The secret that. Okay, the secret that. That's the first line, is the secret that. So what's interesting is that with this TH, so we're reading from right to left. So I write T, then H, but that TH is actually still the same way, so it is TH. Alright, so the secret that, so the next line says, starts with an S. Let me go this way, actually. I wrote it from this way, I can read it better. Secret that, and then this is STR A P. Lost track of it. There I am. Alright, what's this symbol? It's not a Z, it's like a backwards Z. Backwards Z. What? Where the heck is this? Backwards Z. Yeah, it's an M. It's an M, I think. Yeah, it's an M. And then an I or J. I'm guessing it's an I, but I'll write that anyway. And then the E, P, symbol here, A. Alright, DJ. Yep, of course, DJ, of course. See, yeah, exactly. That's when I was reading it backwards. I was like, at first I was like HTAT. I was like, no, so the TH must be the right way. Alright, where was I? A is that symbol, so I got 3 more letters to go. This is the M. See, maps already. Maps. This was the E, right? This is an E, and then that one was the TH. Alright, so, the maps imparts. Okay, the secret that the map imparts. Thanks for that. Oh, there's more. Fuck this game. No, this is really cool though. I do like this. I do like this. The secret that the map imparts. Okay, where are we at? I'm just horrible at finding these things. Like, I skip past the letter multiple times. T. I think from the right. T. And this is a U or a V. I'm guessing it's a U. U. O. So the last word is out. TH. It's not boring if you're trying to decipher it as well. Let's see. This is an I or a J. I'm guessing an I because it's if. If out. If out. A U and a V. Oh shit. I don't know. U, V. I don't know which one's which. T and O. It's an N. Not. It's an S. I remember that because it's like a backwards 69. That one I can actually remember. It's an E. Almost done here. This line, at least. An I or J. Damn it. I hate how there's like 2 letters. Just because now I have to figure out which one's which. Here's a new symbol. L. Alright. Okay. Lies not. U or V. What do you mean U or V? It should be a W. Oh, that's right, because there is no W, so lies. Okay. Lies not without. Oh my god. Not without. Alright. So the secret that the map imparts lies not without. Alright, T and then R, A, E. I am starting to remember some of these letters at least. That just means I'm forgetting other stuff. Something it ends in heart. Alright, heart. S. That one is an I or J, so I or J. Yeah, so it's actually like U slash V. I mean, I don't remember the specific rule, but there are certain letters that aren't in the alphabet. So I can just see it's like it says without, except there's no W. So clearly the U or V means W. I don't remember the exact rule with the W thing, but yeah, basically U V W. That was I or J, and then I got the dash with a thingy. Where is that at? It's an N. So it's N-I-S. Alright. So something is heart. Something. Is it going to say answer is a heart? No, it's not going to say answer is heart. Alright, crap. Where was I now? That's that one. That's that one. Alright, so I've got the. Another I. This thing is. I'm almost done here. T. That is. Totally saw that. U, V, or W. I'm guessing it's a U. And finally, what's this back? B. But in. It says, but in is heart. Did I miss a letter? But in its heart or something? I don't know. So the secret that the map imparts lies not without, but in its heart. Okay. The secret is in the heart of the map. Okay. Whew. What's this funny writing? Askin, shall I decode it for you? The game decodes it for me. Screw you, game. I did this work. It's my decipher. It's my decipher. Screw you, Drippy. I did it all by myself. I don't need you. I don't need you at all. The secret that the map imparts lies not without, but in its heart. That means what exactly? It means, if I'm not mistaken, that the stones aren't on this island. It was still fun, though. I mean, I do like that whole idea. You heard me, the secret lies within its heart, meaning not on the surface. But I reckon for a bit, its heart means the real locations are lurking somewhere inside the thing. So how do we get it out? I don't know. It's not as if we can ask the map. Go and talk to Kabbalah again. Alright. Can't call him from here? Alright. I thought it was going to say like within its heart, as in within the center of the map, you know, the heart of the map. But Drippy's suggesting that's actually literally inside the map somehow. Right. Fly over the mountain and through the woods. To the pirates. Ooh, can I attack this bird? Bird, bird, bird. No bird? Okay. Yes, bird, bird. Nope. Okay. Let's fly into the mouth. Whee! Yo, what am I stuck on? I don't know. Alright, Kabli. Apparently, the stones are in the map. I don't know why we're telling him though, like we can't really trust him. Although he did give us spells. I don't know, maybe we can trust him. But he is a pirate. Tell me, boy, did you find those magic stones? Not exactly. We did find a big old monument though. Point is, that there are no stones there, not a single one. I reckon you'd better give us another look at that map of yours. Curious, and you searched thoroughly? Thoroughly? We're trying to save the world. Of course we searched thoroughly. It was definitely right on the island. Give the asking from the moment thing another read, and it'll tell you the secret, I bet. The secret that the map imparts lies not without, but in its heart. What could it mean? Well, the heart stuff always has something to do with your magic, right? So we should cast Take Heart on it? Cast it on the map? What should we do if we got it? Alright, so we're going to cast Take Heart. Does he know many spells? People just keep giving them to him. You're not wrong, we got a tidy pile of spells. I reckon we must have something that'll work. The secret that the map imparts lies not without, but within its heart. Alright, let's see. Broom, broom, poison apple, insight. Could be insight. It's insight. We've hit the flippin' jackpot. They were hidden separately. I have my suspicions. There are 3 stones after all. To hide them in one place would be foolhardy. Hang on, I'm not sure I understand. What made all the marks appear? It was the spell I used, Insight. It shows you the memories of the people who once owned objects. It shows you the places of the person who made the map wanted to keep secret. The memories just came rushing into my mind all of a sudden. There's a message, too. What did it say? Let me see. The wand is the weapon of the heart. The stones merely reflect its surface. True power lies within its depths. That's all it said. The heck's that supposed to mean? Sure, we'll find out eventually. How's that like not hard to... That's super easy to understand. The magic lies within your heart, so it's all about you. The stones only make you more powerful, but it's all down to you. Like, come on. Don't be dumb, Mr. Drippy. Fair enough. Here, Pirate Face. We'll give you... will you give us a lend of the map? Stones are your concern. I have no need of the map. It will free up some space. Alright. Thank you very much. Looks like we'll be spending plenty of time in the clouds. Time to begin the next chapter here. Again, no side quests. There is side quests. Aha! Do it. So that guy over here. Blast, it's no good. Something wrong? Well, see, I was carrying out a few checks on the engines. I came across a part that needs replacing. I got no spares. How is this flying with a broken engine? I jerry-rigged the solution for now, but she won't last long. So, what do you need? What do you need? Some broken booster. But Rusty back in Motortown can fix it. So we're going to take the broken engine from this, whatever you want to call it, dimension, and we'll go into our place, get it fixed, and come back over through here. Alright, good. You better give me something good to fix this. And you... Where is it? Where is the curse thing? You lost something? That I have. I've lost a lucky charm. Gust Plume. I have a bajillion Gust Plumes, so I can give you one. Alright, good. There's a Gust Plume. Alright, so what are you gonna give me? Whirligig. I mean, that's the move that I am loving right now. Whirligig right there. Nice. Alright. We'll save just because. And we'll go back to Motorville. Right here. Alright. Gateway. So we gotta go to Rusty's garage, get this repaired. So I still have the one side quest where I'm collecting, again, I'm not sure what the shiny glass ball is, whether it's that stuff I just got or if it's the crystal stuff. So once I get two of something, I can try that. And then the only other one is collecting, what, courage? I need courage from someone. No one here has courage. These guys just stare at that one gas pump all day long. Hey, Rusty, got an engine for you to repair here. What can I do for you? Can you fix this? Are you worn down? What's it from? You'd rather not tell me, huh? You're making up more cars? You fix it? Okay. One condition, promise me you won't do anything dangerous like last time. You know, like last time when I killed my mother. Think that ought to do it? Alright, brand new booster. So I can just leave from right here. Gateway. Alright. Give me something good for fixing your entire ship here. I did save all your pirate lives. He's here. Probably have some more bounties too, so whenever we hit up a town. I don't know. I love that skeleton dude there. Alright, here's this. A suit of stout armor. Nice, because the armor I have right now really reduces accuracy. The only one who wears it is the tank that she has. Might take this too, found it at the bottom of a pile of plunder. Looks like a recipe. Ooh, what kind of recipe is that? Let's check. Oh, Jumbo Moondrop. Alright, so I got Sundrop and Moondrop. Let's see, so... man, reduces accuracy and evasion? Like, to be fair, he's not really attacking too often. He doesn't really need too much armor. He's in really good shape as it is. Plus, all he's doing, though, he is just healing, so he doesn't even need... Yeah, I'll give it to him for now. Because he doesn't really need any accuracy, he's just healing us. So, that's why when, like, the magic casters like this is really low accuracy, it doesn't really matter that much because they're using their magic, and magic doesn't rely on accuracy. Although, again, my freaking drone bumbler is just so awesome. Everything is great here. It's an all-around badass. Alright, so, I think that's it. Let's hit up a town just to see if there's any side quests or anything. Or actually, no, let me do this first. I doubt that thing respawned already, but we'll check. Only been like 5 minutes. Probably the respawn rate's probably something longer than that. I do need courage though from somewhere. Alright, so this thing probably didn't respawn already. It did respawn, alright, cool. So I can pick this up, and then we'll see if I have all the materials. I don't know, it said black metal and black stone. And it was shiny, so I'm guessing maybe Shadow Glass is one. That was the shiny black something. And then I know, in terms of metal, I've been collecting from that same area. There was steel, but that's not black. I don't know, so we can just talk to the guy, see if we happen to have any materials turn in. So if it's not this, I'm thinking it might be that crystal something or another that I have one of. So who was it? It was this person. By there. Over the volcano. Like a boss. So it's right over here. If this is what you wanted. Not my fault you don't speak too much English. We want this. Wait, is this the right spot? Alchemy. It is. It's the alchemy spot. Okay. This guy. That's purple, right? It's purple. Is it black metal on that? Alright, so it's not anything I have. Alright. Twice. I thought it might have been this, so I'm thinking it might be the crystal stuff then. Where is it considered? Ingredients? Because this does look like it's a glass ball. But so does that. And then raw steel. See, that's not black though, so that's probably not it. I'm thinking this might be the black shiny thing. So I need to find out what the other black metal is. I was gonna say this is silver, or I mean, you know, just gray. So steel isn't black. Alright. Whatever. It's that guy. Alright. I'll stop by a town really quick just to see if there's any additional bounties or side quests. If there's not, we can continue on searching for these stones. Main quest. Oh, we're supposed to be here for the main quest anyway. Oh, it's in that place. Alright, cool. Let me stop at Castaway Cove really quick though. Where the heck is Castaway Cove? Oh, actually, I know where it is. Crap. Over here. I was like, why don't I see it? Because I was looking at the wrong spot. It's on this side. Right, so usually after main quests you get more side quests unlocked. Here. I'm guessing we'll hit up like 3 dungeons for these 3 stones. This first area looks like it was a dungeon. Alright, any bounties? Yes, there are. Alright, we got Autumnia, Summerlands, and north of Summerlands on Swan Island. Alright. What about errands? Got some in Ding Dong Dell. Ding Dong Dell. Doesn't tell you where that's from. Tahiti and Hamlin. On here though. Alright, so we can easily just do this. Ding Dong Dell. So we'll pick up a bunch of side quests. As with most RPGs, you know, do side quests before main quests. That's how it goes for the most part. There should be 2 here. 1 in Tahiti, 1 in Hamlin, and then I don't know where the... Oh, it said Mamui, so I'm guessing that's Al Mamoon. I'd assume. Oh good. Do you have courage? Hope you have courage. That completes this other side quest too. Grab this. You, ma'am. You have some courage. You look old. You certainly don't have any, youth left. Lovely vegetables. Looks so tasty, doesn't it? And picked fresh. It's a bit on the pricey side. Of course it is. We take pride. Oh, you have, I guess pride? Confidence. You have confidence. Alright. So I didn't need confidence. I need courage from someone. I don't know where to get it from. At least I have that for anyone who needs confidence. Alright, so I guess the 2 side quests are in this next area. That's where they have that percussion going that just stops to a flute or whatever. Are they in here maybe? Yeah, I got 1, 2, oh there's 3 of them here. Okay, this is where that 3rd one is. Again, so soon, what shall I do? Is something wrong? I am. The Great Tug-of-War Tail Tournament starts soon. That's a bad thing? I have to participate, you see. Okay, so he's lacking confidence. How convenient. We just picked up confidence. Wait, I just picked up confidence. What? There you go, good. Give. Right there, confidence. Go. Good luck, buddy. 3 breeze cakes. And 3 stamps. Ooh, try feeding them this. What are you gonna give me? This may help them grow into the perfect warrior. Probably another jumbo drop, I'm guessing. It is, yeah. Next guy is up here. It's a guard. Oh, that's the guy that needs the courage, I think. Actually, I talked to both of these. So who needs what? What's wrong? You can't go to school. Why? Are you the courage one? What do you need? She's lacking kindness. Oh, I don't have any kindness. I thought I already picked this up. I definitely remember talking to this person. So what's the one? I only have 1 thing right now. What do I have? I have restraint. I definitely talked to these people before. That's the courage. Alright, I need courage and kindness. And not from here. Next, I think they said Mamui, so I'm guessing that's an Alba Moon citizen. See if anyone's here. I can at least, yeah, there's side quests there, plus I can take something from someone. Is it this guy again? No, it's in the shop. Alright. In the shop. Oh, it's the artist dude, that's right. It is wrong, it's all wrong. This picture is a disgrace. I have no talent. What's wrong? I've lost faith. There, I said it. Alright, he doesn't have belief, I guess. Confidence, whatever. Your internet hates you. Well, welcome, Canadian. I thank you for stopping by, even if your internet does hate you. So yeah, restraint is what I have, so I need a lot of things. See what this guy gives me. We're playing Ni no Kuni here. We now have 3 ways to travel. I have a fast travel spell. I can go on a ship, or I can fly on a dragon. So, lots of fast travel. So, what do you have in excess of? I have an excess of confidence. Alright, there we go. Then we take confidence. This is all blending together. I already forget who needs confidence. I know that one chick needs kindness. I think confidence was the guard, right? Or no, confidence was the guy I just talked to, the artist. because he doesn't believe in his own painting. Else here? Alright. Game reminds you of Zelda. It's not really much like Zelda. It's like a Pokemon mixed with an action RPG. For instance, someone was mentioning Tales of Symphonia. So it has lots of Pokemon aspects, lots of action RPG aspects. Confidence for the con artist. Yes. And welcome, Yo Boom. Alright, here is your confidence. Go. Yay, feeling much better. Now give me something good. A Phoenix tier. Ooh, sounds interesting. Alright, so I have bounties to take. I also have, let's see, where was it? Hamlin. And then there was a third place, I don't remember already. Let's see, we're going to Hamlin. I don't remember where the other place was. I can always check when I'm here. I'll pick this up, see if there's anyone I can take some heart pieces from. Be very nice. Grab this, like always. That's why I have a bajillion of these things. Boom. Right. I'm still waiting for her new tank to get that healing spell, which should be soon. Let's see. There's one guy there, and there's that there. Wasn't too much higher in level when you beat the game than I am right now. I am doing like everything. Now, obviously, I haven't played this before, so I don't know how far I am, but I just unlocked the dragon, so I don't know how far that is in the game. But yeah, I'm doing like everything. I'm trying not to grind, like as in I'm not trying to level up, but I had to capture a couple monsters, which meant, you know, unintentional grinding. But for the most part, I'm just doing quests and everything. Burn your router, but that would make things worse. I can understand the feeling though, man. It would be nice to see it burn, definitely. It would feel very good. Alright, he likes to read books, so what do you have? Guess he has an excess of nerdiness? Confidence. Nope, he has nerdiness. What kind of book reader has confidence? None. Alright. Ollie was 56. You're reading a walkthrough. Some of the things are only open in post-game, so you went into the story. I gotcha. I just like to do, like, it's just how I play, like, RPGs. I do, like, everything I can. In terms of quests, at least. I try to do everything. So, Hamlin, obviously we have one here, and then Tahiti. That was the only one. Alright, Tahiti. Got this thing here. This way. Kind of reminds me of Star Wars too, a little bit with that do 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 do. Like, not really, but kind of. Let's see, I think it was to the left here, maybe? Alright, fine, let's look. It is to the left, all the way down here. Now, I already talked to this guy. I guess he has a different quest for me. Yeah, this is a dude that was like an inventor. That's right. Life's work has been in vain. He has confidence, good. I totally talked to these people, though. This is like the third person I know I talked to already. Alright, whatever. Several of the rewards weren't going to be useful for the actual game, so help with the side quests you put off. Yeah, there are... I know that feeling. I did look, though, and I did see you have to unlock the next tier of rewards. You have to, you know, buy the whole previous tier. So yeah, there are definitely some that are like, especially the jump, for instance, like, as if jump is important at all. But yeah. I can understand that, for sure. Alright, Mr. Inventor. This song gives you anxiety. You feel like something big is gonna happen. Ah, that guy had like 4 side quests. Okay, that's why. Yeah, cause I'm like, I know I talked to him. Okay, I never got this though. Sage's Secret. I never got that. So yeah. I know some of the people have multiple side quests, but yeah, it just seems like I'm like, I know I talked to that guy before. What's this do? Probably restores magic. Magic and health. Alright. I had something else that does that too. Probably just thinking of that stuff then. Alright, so that's everything here. I still don't get why this portal's here. I gotta use it. Like, supposedly it takes you to the beginning of this area, but like this is the only town that has this. What's the point of going back to the entrance of Hamlin? Not like it's a far run. Yeah, it takes you right here. I don't know. It's kind of weird. There's nothing else here. So the only other place is Tahiti, which I can't fly to. So I have to go this way. And I am not getting any heart pieces from anyone for some reason. So after this, we'll just continue on with the main stuff. Going back to our ship. Or no, we can fly. What am I thinking? We can fly. So to Tahiti. Down this way. That's where we got our Lumberwood, who is a beast. This is Tahiti. Perfect. Let's land as close to this as we can, because I'm lazy. Right there. The fairy ground. So what, the jokesters, I think it said? And maybe I can get some hearts here. Check the next area too, but alright, we can at least talk to these guys. Why are they all gathered here too? A bunch of them. Is it the little blue guy? It is. It's no good. Ain't gonna be any good at the old comedy game. Alright, what's he need? Confidence? Seems like everyone needs confidence. Yeah, he needs confidence. Everybody, wow. Checked any of the caves on the open map yet? I'm not really sure. Like, I'm not sure what you mean by, like, there's a cave in Tahiti, I know that. I have been doing some islands, not too many. But, like, caves on the open map, I'm not really sure what you mean by that. I would say no then, since it doesn't spring to mind. But I do know there's a cave here. Nothing there. Alright. Let's back out of here. There's nothing else I can do then. I need more confidence, I need kindness, and I need whatever that other guard needed, probably courage or confidence. Alright. I mean, I do know there's a cave here, which I needed to find for the guy's diary. Up. Alright, so it's just main stuff right now. Got boom, boom, boom. Alright. They aren't marked, but most of them have a quest or treasure. There's one on the Isle of Tahiti, several others around. Now that you have the dragon, you can get to them. Well, I literally just got the dragon. Yeah, I just got it, like, I don't know, 10 minutes before you showed up. So yeah, I haven't done like any of that then. So that's definitely something I will do. I will explore, for sure. I do know there's, I mean, maybe, I don't know what they're called. They're like dungeons, whatever, the forest areas. Those ones aren't marked on the map either, and that's where some side quests are. So, yeah, they're difficult to find. I'm guessing maybe the Telling Stone. In fact, let me look. Does the Telling Stone? I can't look. I'll check my land. I think the Telling Stone might show you those areas, I would assume. Black opening that looks like a cave. Just walk into it and it will let you. Let's see, right here. Boom. Yeah, let me check. Or no, not the maybe it is Telling Stone. I'm thinking maybe it might be the book though too. Dangerous Places. It's cleared, whatever. Details. That just shows you the map, which is kind of cool. I've never looked at this. So it shows you the map of the areas. Kind of cool. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe Wizard's Companion. I know we got this, Regions of the World. Instance, I know that there was a thing right over here. Yeah, see, that tree right there was a dungeon area. I guess that is marked. It is a purple tree. There's no kind of a key code thingy. I don't know what those little... Whoop, whoop. Oh, wow, I zoomed in all the way. Holy crap, I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. That's really cool, actually. You can zoom into what, like specific areas and it'll tell you about it? No? That was weird. Hamlin. Alright, but I still haven't gotten into that place either. I'm guessing, is that like a cave you're talking about? Yeah, I haven't been into that place. I've been seeing it on the map. We will totally check that out. I'm just looking. Let me see if my theory's correct. What if I go back to... Where was the area I was just at? It might be here, actually. Is this going to show me that there is a dungeon? It is! I just figured it out. So those purple mushroom shapes means that it's a little forest area. Cool! I assumed it'd be here. Is that a forest area there? I don't know what that purple thing is. Alright, I just discovered that. Alright, cool. We'll do all that stuff later, though. That's all exploration, which should be fun. For now, we're doing main stuff. But yeah, it is marked on the map. The more you know. There are many places we should explore at some point. We'll do this first, though. At least do one main story thing. Ooh, the Vault of Tears. Oh, God. Oliver's going to be crying all the time. Where we ended up this time. I know prisons that look more inviting. Another damp old ruin, is it? Knickers. My lantern's going to end up covered in mold. Does that lantern really go moldy? You know, that's not really important right now. You're not wrong there, Alley Boy. Looks like we found the place we're after. One of the magic stones should be somewhere in here. Alright. While I'm here really quick before we do this, let's go. Shark chests. I find most of them anyway. Save. Alright, it's been a while since we saved, actually. An hour and a half. Oh, no! Oh! My PlayStation clock is off! I never adjusted the PlayStation for daylight saving. Okay, so it hasn't been that long. Crazy PlayStation. Kind of weird how you don't know it's daylight saving time. But the computer does. I'm not feeling any better about this place. I just wish it could be a little less creepy. Take this, for example, a statue of a snake. Who in their right mind would choose that as an ornament? A nutter, that's who. Hold on, are you saying you're scared of snakes, Swain? Aha. Of course not. And what is it to you anyway? Why do you... Hey, anyone else just see that? Huh? Just now, the statue's eyes. They glowed. Oh, I see. Trying to be funny, are you? Well, it doesn't suit you, Oliver. Huh? Ah! Ribbit. Huh? What the flippin' heck is going on? Have we turned into frogs? It's curse! What are we gonna do? Don't make such a fuss, man. It's not like it's made us into small or anything. Speak for yourself. So, how are we gonna turn back to normal? What's that? Ribbit, ribbit? Gosh, what a colorful frog. Wait up. Where are you going? Is that frog cursed by the statue as well, then? You think it's actually a human? Someone who came here before us? Maybe it knows something about this place. Let's go after it. Or it could be just a frog. Hold up, Ollie. What if a monster attacks us? We're in no state to put up a fight. Well, I guess, but we have to go after that rainbow-colored frog, Mr. Trippy. Wait a minute. You might be a bit on the froggy side, but your familiars would still be okay. Have a look, will you? Gee, you're right. They seem just fine. Interesting, that. The curse only seems to affect humans and fairies. Well, let's count our blessings, shall we? Was I alive when Iverson played for the Sixers? Yes. I was born in 1992, so yes, I was alive. At least we've got your familiars to protect us. Guess you're right. Naja? He's over here. I don't know where the quest marker is pointing us the other way, but we're following him. Kill it. So this seems to be the evolved form of my Nausialisk. Let's go after the Chloroboros. That's the evolved form of that guy. Nice. Doing good damage here. We're still. I love this. We're still frogs in the fight. And even the pictures here. See, just those little touches. Like, they could have left the pictures the same, because they're just portraits. But, like, yes, awesome. You were alive when you played for the Raptors. Yes, it's always good to see the great ones play. Alright. Which way is he? He's to the left, right? Yeah, he's over here. So I can't explore because I'm following him. I'll explore this place later. Where's this rainbow toad taking us? Maybe over here? I can't really tell. I can't hop over here. So he must be over here somewhere. I don't see him. I feel like I lost him. Is he here? I'm sure that frog came over by here. Oh, there it is. Stop, please. Ribbit? Ribbit, ribbit. Come on, everybody. We have to go after it. He's right. We can't let it get away. This is killing me not exploring this entire area. But I will explore it when we're done finding the frog. It's a chest and a ward. Looks like she's just back to being human. Victory. Woohoo, we're back. The novelty of being a frog wears off pretty quickly, eh? I know, and having to speak in that awful frog tongue. Too rabbit? Too right. Looks like Drippy misses his old froggy form. Anyway, we should get back to searching for that stone. What if I think that rainbow-colored frog was trying to lead us here? So why hasn't it changed back to human like we did? Maybe it was just our normal frog all along. I don't know, but it is curious. I'm sure we'll bump into it again before long. Now then, let's start looking for that stone, shall we? Sure thing, let's look around. Alright, first things first. Treasure. Espresso. Alright. I just want to keep track of where I've been, so this is where I'm starting the exploration. Oop, they have dungeons here. Alright, so we made our way all the way across, which is fine. That's okay. Back there. Oh, crap! Whoops. Alright. Let's not do that again. Oh, alright, we can't poop. You get surprise coffee by your dad. When I read the subtitles, yeah. Yeah, the reading buddy, exactly. Alright, so I shouldn't have walked in front of that guy. Ah. So now I can't cross that. Oh well, so we can still explore as frogs. I guess there's no disadvantage that I know of. Can I jump? Well, I can't jump as frogs, which is a little ironic. So actually, I probably can't explore if I can't cross the water. Alright. Now we're gonna run back, become humans, but now we know not to go to the beginning area again. Alright, let's go this way. Exactly, Mac. Ooh, what's that? I'm guessing we're gonna drain the water from this place, probably, it looks like. At some point. Alright. Oh, hey, the frog. Frogs can't cast spells. Alright. So, have to be human to cast a spell. Talk to the frog. And I'm going to ignore that frog for now. Oh no, I can talk to... It's not a quest. Okay, good. We'll talk to him for now then. Let's see, Nature's Tongue. Help him, please! Oh. Help him? Who are you asking to help? Alright, we'll do that after we explore this area. Nothing around here. Oh, really? Okay. So actually, I can't go around. Alright, so... That's fine. We have to progress in the story. I guess we have to drain the water before we can move forward. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. We walk behind the statue, he won't turn us into frogs, and we can go around. Aha! Too strong for you. You better run. Alright, so we stay behind him. Shouldn't cast his stuff. Now, can I walk on this, right? I'm not a frog? Good. So that means I can jump on those stones to the right in this other area. Now I'm going to explore this part. Here. There's a chest over there. I'll grab in a minute. Does that turn us into humans or frogs? Oh, it's a Nyx trap. Oh, okay. So I should levitate over that. Gotcha. Alright, well you're standing upon treasure, so I gotta kill you. Stupid monolith. Well, I have captured all these guys. This is just the their second form. Let me back out of here. Do I need to capture him? I know I have one of them. I'll capture him anyway, whatever. Stop attacking me! Alright. Well, I have his basic form, and then I have that form too. Still nixed, though. Now I know to levitate over that crap. Scully's 41. Keep him, let's see. Chlord, Chlorance, Chloe, Chloro. Let's go with Chloro. Vile Sage's Secret. Cast Levitate. So... Can't get over to that. There's a chest there, though. Is that a Swain chest? What color is it? It's red. No, so I'm gonna get there myself at some point. That all loops around there. No chest here, though. That blue or purple? Looks blue to me. Spring lock. Pie on the bone. I have no idea what that means. Okay, we got a pie on the bone. Now we can... This will be interesting. I'm levitating. Can I hop on this? Oh, well, now we won't find out because I'm not levitating anymore. Oh, Oh, that one pillar's too low. I still can't hop across here. Looks like that's it for our exploration because I can't go into this water. Apparently Oliver doesn't know how to swim. Well, we actually figured that out in the very beginning when, you know, that happened. Doesn't know how to swim. Alright. Wasn't much to explore, but we got a few chests at least. So yeah, we're definitely going to lower that water. That will let me hop across. It's a bode well too that like as soon as I enter their area, everyone runs. So they're lower level than me, which means that the boss fight maybe won't be terrible. That's a maybe though. You can never trust Esther to stay alive. Alright, so the frog wants me to help him. Who is him? Cool. Is she crying? That's definitely a person crying. Oh great, now we're going into the damp, dark... Oh, someone's in jail. Where are we? This place is a bit blinking grim. Must be a prison. Is there someone there? Who's that? That's a flippin' frog. Another one. Another one? You mean to say that someone else has been blighted by my curse? Actually, we were cursed and turned into frogs ourselves, but we didn't look like you do. Leave now. You must leave this place. It's dangerous. But you... Not waste your time worrying about me. What's the matter? Are you hurt? Oliver, gotta do something. Yes, we have to help him. I guess I could use magic to open this door. Let me give it a try. First of all, in case he tries to fight me, you can save. You can never trust anybody. Even a frog. Can I light this candle at all? No? Alright. What are you doing? Leave me alone, I beseech you. Wait a minute, are you the Frog Prince? You know who I am? But how? The Frog Prince of the Desert. That's you, isn't it? The one who left his kingdom, abandoning his princess. What are you doing about... Are you trying to confuse us or something? It wouldn't take much to confuse the likes of you, Swain. I'm just a bit shocked. I didn't think we were going to bump into a prince from a fairy tale. A fairy tale? I see, so that is how you know of me. Now let me think. Ah, yes, I remember. Alright, listen carefully. Once upon a time, before our fathers were born, there was a magnificent desert kingdom. In that kingdom lived a handsome and courageous young prince, who much loved all of his subjects. Then one day, the kingdom was attacked by a monstrous serpent, a beast so hideous that it struck fear in all who saw it, a terrible, evil creature. The prince decided that in order to defeat the serpent, he would have to drink a certain mysterious potion. No sooner had he swallowed it, the diabolical drought, than he began to turn into a frog. What? Why would he drink a potion that turned him into a frog? A frog doesn't stand a chance against a snake. I haven't finished the story. I told you to listen carefully, didn't I? Do not ask stupid questions. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, the reason he decided to turn into a frog was the lull of the serpent into a false sense of security, if I recall correctly. Ah, yes. My apologies. Please continue. And so the prince turned himself into a frog, for he had a plan. He knew the serpent would not be able to resist eating him, and that would allow him to attack the monster from within. The plan worked. The serpent swallowed the prince and received a mortal blow from the inside. But alas, the prince could not return to his original form. No matter what he tried, he remained an ugly frog. This caused him great distress. He could not stop thinking about how foolish he'd been, so he vowed to hide himself away from the world. Now the prince was married to a beautiful young princess, though he had promised her that they would be together forever and ever. She had not seen him since he left the face of the serpent. It began to seem that he would never return. Disparaging, the princess went to the tomb where the prince had slain the serpent and wept for her lost love. There she remained, waiting for her prince, though she knew he would never come. Till waiting for the end of her days. So maybe she's the other frog. She waited, you say? I see that truly has become a fairy tale. That's a pretty sad story. Every girl in Alma Moon is told that story when we're young, and everyone cries the first time they hear it. Speak of it as if it were a work of fiction. Sorry, Prince Ali. Prince Ali. It's been a very long time since anyone has called me by that name. Well then, shall I tell you the final chapter of the fairy tale? The final chapter? So the prince left his princess behind, turned his back on his kingdom. The princess's name was Yashima, by the way. She was the love of the prince's life, and yet he abandoned her. Many years passed, and the prince remained a frog, only to find to his dismay that he was unable to die, yet he was destined to live as a frog forever, even after his kingdom had been razed to the ground. That's just terrible. I may have suffered, but there is nothing compared to the pain I caused my beloved Yashima. Indeed, I feel sometimes that this is punishment. But why are you in the cell, your highness? It's the serpent. Apep. He has returned. Someone brought him back to life. I don't think there are many people who could breathe new life into an ancient monster. Yeah, I can only think of one. Queen Shadar? Apep wasted no time taking his revenge. That's how I became imprisoned here. Who can say how long he intends to prolong my agony? Have I not suffered enough to remain in this form, to live without my beloved? Oliver, isn't there a spell to cast to bring him back to normal? Need something to lift a curse. Hang on a minute. We can use that magic circle that lifted our froggy curse. You're right, it worked for us, maybe it could work for him. Surely you did not consume the shape-shifting potion that I did. Well, it wasn't a potion, but that's not important right now. Come on, let's give it a try. Could such a thing truly reside in here? And what if I were to become human again? What new torments would Apep devise for me then? You mustn't think about things like that. You have to try it last. Now, come with us. Alright. So, this frog said to help him. So either this is just a normal frog, or it's his princess. I think it's his princess. Oh, why is this, Looks to me like there are some rules on the wall here, Ollie boy. Get into them later. Alright, I was gonna say, like, we're not doing that right now. Prince Ali, this is the magic circle that lifted our curse. A magic circle? Could such a thing really affect on me? There's only one way to find out. Yes, you were right. What? I don't understand. He's standing in the magic circle just like we did, but nothing's happening. Poor fellow's been like that for 1,000 years. We were only cursed for a few minutes. I'm so sorry, Prince Ali. I didn't mean to get your hopes up. There is no need to apologize. I was rather expecting this. I do not believe my curse will be lifted while Apep draws breath. He is doubtless using his own foul magic to strengthen its hold. Well then, it's pretty obvious what we need to do, ain't it? Mr. Drippy's right. There's only one thing for sure. Surely you're not going to try and defeat him. That would be unspeakably reckless. I shall assist you. I must. No, you can't fight. Not in your condition. Don't worry, Prince. You can count on us. We'll defeat Apep and lift your curse. I believe you. Something about you makes me believe. Apep lurks deep within the ruins. I shall take you to him. Hit next. It's not doing anything. I'll just cast it myself. So it's an A, some arms around it. Puppet Stream. Oh, there are statues here. Okay. I can't turn the statue other ways. I thought the frog would be telling you which direction to look, but that's not the case. Huh. I can only pick these two statues. Like, if I could make her turn the other way, I could make him face the same way as the frogs. Missing something. Any suggestions, Trippy? Nothing. See, I can't rotate these at all. The frogs are all looking inward, too. Let's see. So they only face one direction. I can't rotate these statues. Just a matter of finding the right combination now. I don't really know what kind of hint that would be. The only things here are the frogs facing certain directions and these girls. I'm not supposed to... Oh, crap. Wrong button. Whatever. Let's see if I can talk to him. Keys required, but I have no keys. There's something written on the wall. I wonder if it was some kind of clue. 2 firm friends play leapfrog all across the floor. Alright. I'm guessing. I think I know what that means. Now, is there a certain direction they have to go? They play leapfrog. So I'm guessing that might be the starting point, so that means you... I don't really know if it really matters. Like, to me it seems like you just continuously move them over and over. Like this. Right, that was leapfrog. I don't know, do we go the opposite direction maybe? If we start from like here, then we go the other way? I don't know. There's another option I'm seeing that I might want to do. Let's try this first, but just something else that might work. It involves the way the frogs are facing. Doesn't work either. So the frogs are kind of facing, like, you know, different directions. So theoretically, like if I put a statue like here, this frog would be like leaping down that way. Huh. I don't know. Playing leapfrog, and obviously the direction has something to do with it. Well, 2 friends play leapfrog across the floor. All across the floor. Nothing else I can read down there. There's more. Each one gamely going where the other was before. Like, you just keep switching positions? Like, each one going where the other was before. How do you play leapfrog but go where the other one was? Each one gamely going where the other was before. Get more MP. I mean, it's not really leapfrog if I'm just moving them and switching positions once. Alright. I mean, I'm guessing like there might be like specific tiles you need to do. But I mean, if we're doing leapfrog but going where the other one was before, let me see if I leap here and leap there and leap there. Oh, maybe you do a leapfrog and then you at the end they switch positions. Okay, I think that might be the clue, but the problem with that is the leapfrog goes all the way around. It's really easy when you look it up. I mean, that's the sign of a good puzzle, though. A good puzzle is like, once you figure it out, it's like, oh, that's easy. But when you're doing it, it's not. Yeah, that's usually the sign of a good puzzle. So the problem is, if I do the leapfrog all the way around, they go in their original positions, so I can't swap them. If I switch that like that... I mean, obviously this isn't leapfrog. If I do this, switch them to here and here, this isn't leapfrog. That's not leapfrog. So I think I have to like hop around the entire area, but then at the end they swap positions. But I can't do that because there's a certain number of stones here, so that these guys will end up in the exact same spots they started. Yeah, I don't need a hint right now. I may need one later though, because I don't want to spend too much time. Again, I don't want to bore anyone. So we're playing leapfrog, and then they have to switch positions. Like that's the only way I can think of it in my head, is that we have to go all the way around, and then they swap. I don't know how they're going to swap though, unless I literally just go all the way around and then do that swap what I did right here. I'll try it. I don't think it's going to work. So let's go all the way around like I did the first time, and then we'll do what I just did now. I don't see this working either. See, now they went all the way around, and then they have to swap, and I don't see this working at all, but we'll try it. Now that they're all the way around, we'll swap. No? Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, so we do have to go all the way around and then swap. How do you do that? Unless... Are they playing leapfrog with me? As in, like this? Let me see. They hop over, like this one just hops over me. She hops over me. This isn't going all the way around. So this doesn't do that all the way around part. And they never swap positions. But it might have to do with them leapfrogging me like that. But then how do you... Okay. I have an idea. Alright, maybe. We'll see if this works out. Okay, see, they're leapfrogging me like this. And then they leapfrog each other. Like that. And then she'll hop over there. She'll hop over there. But no, see, I can't hop over corners. That's the only annoying part. Like, I can't hop like... this doesn't seem like it's gonna work, though, actually. I do this, and then it's just gonna be back to where it started here. See, I can't get that center one to move. She's gonna leapfrog there. They haven't swapped positions, they're not going all the way around the board. Puzzle's kinda stupid. There's the two clues, that they have to go all the way around, and that they switch positions. I mean, judging by the way the frogs are facing, I do feel like they are leapfrogging me and not each other. But you can't go around leapfrogging like that. You have to go like around the puzzle in circles. So maybe you can leapfrog corners. And they have to end up in the same position though. I don't know. We'll try it this way again. So leapfrog me. Leapfrog me. Leapfrog you. And what do I want to leapfrog you? Like that. Let's do this until we go all around in a circle. Leapfrog. Do I want to go around me or her? I think I want to go around her. And then that's where you are. Technically, I did just go around in a circle and they switched spots. But that didn't work. I might have to just look it up now. Because again, I don't want to waste too much time doing this. I do like this, though. I would love to figure it out. Because I feel like we did just go in a circle. I think we hit all the marks. And they did swap positions at the end. So that kind of fulfilled what we were supposed to do. Swapping positions and going in the circle. They play leapfrog all the way around, then they switch. Just trying to... alright, I'm gonna have to look it up now. I hate this. I want to do it so bad, but I have to look it up. Ugh. Damn, I want to do this so bad, man. I can't waste any more time now. Dang. This is gonna feel so bad. I have to look this crap up. You're right, that is a stupid puzzle. At this point, though, I don't know which one's which, but you're supposed to just switch the statues in their starting points, as in here. So I'm not sure which one was the right, which one was the left. I can look at the symbols, I guess. So if that's not what it is, right? No, they're switched, right? I think they are. Try it this way, then. You know, that's the way... There, yeah. So the frogs are completely irrelevant. I mean, it's not really stupid. It does get you, because you think it's supposed to be one thing, and it ends up being that. Alright. Wish I would have figured that out myself, but oh well. Oh well, I don't know how long that was we did that puzzle for. I know we've been talking about it for 7 minutes, so... Probably longer than that. You know what I'm thinking? Like, the hint was you leapfrog all the way around. How do you leapfrog all the way around? That part is weird. Like, it's true that they switch spots. I don't get how that hint says they leapfrogged all the way around, though. Alright, so what's in there? Chest. Is that blue or purple? It's a blue chest. I'm gonna take it. Oh, is that a purple chest? Oh, that's right, I have to cast a spell. Serpent key. Guessing it's a literal key and not like a weapon that's called key. Yeah, it is key. Okay. Swain. Serpent scales. That one's purple. Let's go this way now. Alright, so it's back here. Good, I can float over that. Alright, it's gonna run out, that's okay. Oh, this is the chest here. Alright. Green man's cloak. Where's the cloak? The robes. There's a cloak. Ooh, that's a nice boost. Anyone else wear a cloak though besides you? I figured you would wear a cloak. Yeah, I don't know how much he's throwing you out there, but you kind of might need it more than that, because at least your defense is nice right now. Yeah, so Sandy gets the green man's cloak, and that significantly increases that defense. Alright. So we'll levitate one more time. I'll stop and save just in case. I doubt we're going to get that boss fight immediately, because we haven't barely explored a dungeon yet. At least restock our MP too. Right. Why is this area... There you go. I was like, why is it all grayed out? Nothing back here. Acting like something's here. Come on now. Alright, so we gotta find out who that rainbow frog is. I think it's pretty obvious that's probably gonna end up being her, because if she ran here to look for the prince, no, she was cursed. Although I don't know how she was cursed, seeing as the serpent was dead. Maybe the serpent wasn't fully dead yet, and with his last dying breath, he cursed the princess. Continue on. So the King of Cobras is ahead. Oh, okay. Is he really just right here? There he is. Alright, so it is the end of the dungeon here. A statue to me. It's definitely a boss fight arena. Alright, no whammies. Guessing it'll be a cutscene.
What's in there?
It's Apip, King of the Cobras. Alright, so... Actually, Swain, I always forget.
Step aside.
First we go Swain and steal from him. Give me something good. Suit of stout armor, alright. Defend everyone, I'll defend. I don't know what's Death Rattle. It is an AoE, alright. So Death Rattle I gotta be aware of. I feel like it might just, you know, do some sort of ailments to us. But we dodged it. Oliver,
I'll do my best.
better do your best. Black Bolt. That's a singular target. Wow. Go. Oh, that's only doing 45. Ew. What about Poison Pinch? Probably can't be poisoned because you're a boss. No effect. Did do decent damage though. So... It's not really... What about Splish Splash? That says 55. Defend view. Sabotage takes down defense. That's actually convenient. Good. Body Blast. I feel like this is not going to be worth it. I want to defend. So I haven't really found a weakness yet with water and physical and thunder, so that leaves what? Fire, frost. Which means I can test me. While also grabbing these before they disappear. So let's see, I'm gonna try frost. What's he doing? Black bolt. Got pulse. Pulse is 74. How to set up the info section? You mean on your Twitch page? You just hit, there's an edit button on your page. It should be like right below the video picture thing. So right below the video is like an edit. It says 117. I don't know if it's worth it though with the amount. So, I don't know. Not really weak to much. Ooh. I flippin' hate snakes, I do. Make sure that slimy so-and-so doesn't get anywhere near me, I'll faint. Me and my phobias. Weigh me down, they do. There's an idea. He's telling me to use burden. Okay. Well. Burden. That makes sense. Because he's a snake, which means he's agile. I missed, though. There we go. Oh! See, I've never used burden, so burden stuns them. It's nice. Some frostbite. Switch to the snake. Awesome snake on snake action. Yeah, there we go. That's. I feel like this is probably the best method. Although, I don't want to get hit too much because I have bad defense. It's not hurting me as much as I thought he would, though. Which, haha, missed me. That's the method we do then. We do burden. Assuming we don't miss burden. Everyone's health is in good shape though. This is going pretty well. Even as we're mixing and matching. Yes, snake on snake. Where's Wolf at? He would love that. Him and his snake obsession. Alright, so I keep missing birding, so that's the downside. Serpent Strike. Okay, that is a singular target. Alright. Man, I've missed like 5 of these. Let me get this MP drop. Keep missing burden. Oh, defend. Defend. So I don't know what this does because it's been missing us. I think it... I don't know, death rattle. Sounds like it might just kill you right out the bat. Oh, it curses you. There you go, it curses you. There we go, thank you. Now's our chance indeed. Time for some more snake on steak. So yeah, this is basically the same amount of damage that my magic is doing, so I might as well just attack him multiple times. This, seeing as I can attack him quickly, rapidly. Defend. Disrespect to me. Ow! Jerk. Speaking of Wolf, welcome Wolf. I was just talking about you because we are facing a snake here, and I was sending out my snake after him, so I was mentioning some snake on snake action. I was like, where's Wolf at? I'm sure he would enjoy snake on snake. Alright, time to miss all these spells. But eventually, I should be, next time I get him stunned here, he should be downed, because I can get multiple attacks on him. Oh, okay, it's just a straight thing in front of us. So now that I know what burden does, actually, it seems very convenient. A little bit weird, but okay. I figured you'd at least appreciate the reference to Snake. It might have been quicker just to kill him right out rather than keep trying to do a burden on him. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Let's just kill him. Shoot some arrows of light. Thank you, Canadian. Appreciate the thought. Yeah.
Better luck next time.
Alright, everyone, yeah. Lots of leveling here. Severus, Esther, go. Woody, there you go. Now you can heal. There's Healthy Glow. Thank you. And Sandy. Alright. Bye-bye. Some snake on quiet. Yes. Moonstone. Alright, cool. Loading. We're going to talk to the Frog Prince here. This is it. One of Morningstar's magic stones. That slimy Apep had it all along, did he? I'm speechless. I can scarcely believe that Apep has been defeated, and yet... Ugh! Prince Ali? Is this... It's the curse. The curse is lifting. Ugh. I'm... Prince Ali? Wow, it's a miracle. He's human again, after all these years. It seems I have returned to normal. Too right you have. So what are you looking so glum for? Though I'm human once more, my kingdom is naught but ruins. And she is long gone. Our story has become a fairy tale. Everyone knows how it ends. But your highness... Ribbit? Yeah, as I thought, that's her. You're the frog that we saw. Where have you been all this time? Frog? You know, this frog helped us back when we were cursed. In fact, it led us straight to you. Truly, how very... Huh? A princess! Where the heck did she come from? Surely not. Surely this is impossible. Yasima! Or Yasmina! My beautiful princess Yasmina. Huh? Huh? Ali, I've been waiting for you, waiting for so long. And I was a frog as well, just like you. Is this a dream? Are you really... But how? Hang on a minute. So that colorful frog we saw was actually a princess. I think I'm going to cry. I drank the same potion as you, the potion that changed you into a frog, the one that cursed you. I thought, if I were cursed as well, then you'd not be alone. You did this for me? I always believed that when we meet again, Ali, I knew that curse would be lifted one day. I had only to wait, and wait. Yasmina? Ali! And they had sex, happily ever after. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You need not worry about us anymore. We're together again, and that is all that matters. Yes, we'll finally be able to spend our lives together, just as we always wished. Where are you gonna go? I didn't want to mention it, like, but your kingdom? Well, it ain't what it was. Seen better days and all that. That is true, though that is also a magnificent city in its own right. I feel that there we can make home. Indeed, it is a fine city, and we should not dwell in the past. The thing is, these people are from like 1,000 years ago. You think there are some advancements that have been made in 1,000 years? No, just saying. We should think about what we can contribute to the world today. Have you considered becoming babana merchants? My father enjoys it. Babanas? What are they? Oh, right. I suppose they didn't have babanas back in your day. You should try one, your highness. They're delicious. They sound wonderful. Cannot wait to taste my first babana. It's nice to see you smiling. You're really lucky to have been given a second chance at happiness, you know. Don't let it slip away. Swain's right. You've waited thousands of years for this moment. Indeed, it's nice to you. It's thanks to you we finally arrived here. You know, Esther, I think you better change the ending of that fairy tale. Oh yes, absolutely. And what will the new ending be? Let me think. Please wait, do not be so hasty in writing the end of our story, I beseech you. Yeah, suppose this fairy tale isn't over yet, is it? Certainly not. Indeed, I feel that it is to be continued. Hee hee. Ha ha. Hee hee ha ha. Right. Let's get a move on, shall we? I reckon the happy couple might want some alone time. Oh, of course. Why? You've got a lot to learn, Alley Boy. You really have. Anyway, it's great enough talking. Let's get to walking. Got things to do, you know. Yes, we should go. I'm sure we'll be seeing this fairy tale couple again soon anyway. And they had sex right there in the market. The unswerving loyalty of two loving hearts has unlocked the story. The Bear Man and the Princess's Tears. Alright. Good old Bear Man. Though he holds no candle to Man Bear Pig. Alright, next, let's see. These are both new areas. I'm gonna go to the one to the top right, I guess. Whole new area, but at least it's just a little island. That's that place. See, where have I been? I've been up until here, so it's these little islands I haven't explored yet. Oh, actually, there was a whole little dungeon here that someone was telling me about. Might as well check this out. Where was it? It was... No, it was on the other island over here. Crap. All these islands, so much confusion. Keep looking at the map. Over here. Alright, I think we got it this time. Oh, look at that. I did not even notice. And I can land here? Oh, this was not where I was intending to go. Let's look at it. It's like ancient civilization here. What is this place? Perdita. Okay, we're probably going to head here later then. This Power Stones. Oh, there's a side quest here. I totally did not even mean to land here. I was going to go south of this place. Or I guess it's east. Alright. We'll do the side quest. I guess it's the bounty, you think. This is a bounty. First, check out what monsters are in this area. Pro Hawk.
We can do this! Here goes!
A good double laugh, yeah, hurt them all. Perfect. You. Ow! Jerk. Alright, we need to heal. So we did just do a boss battle, so I mean, definitely want to save the game too. It's not really that smart going from a boss battle to a bounty. No TP, or MP in this game, it's MP. Save here. I'll do this, but then I actually want to go to that little other dungeon area, see if I can do that. It's like a mine or something. Oop, they run to me? Okay, don't get hit from behind, please. Scrambled egg roll. Ow! 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 Okay, they're both attacking me, which is not good. That's what happens when no one's pulling aggro. Like, come on now. Please don't be stupid. Oh, wow, okay. I am in real trouble right now. Run away.
Time to beat a hasty retreat!
Phew, man. That was crazy. Now, I really don't think we'll be able to beat this bounty. Sour grapes, oh boy. Where's he at? Get a ways up there. You just fly there. There's nothing here, is there? Wide open area, which is suspicious. Why is there just a wide open area here? Alright, whatever. So we're going to the bounty, which is... Why'd you... Whatever, I think it's up here, it looks like. I can't really see, because they don't let me look at the local map. There's definitely a collectible here. That's the bounty right there. Star Crystal! Whoa! That dude just saw me and attacked? Alright, it's weird. And they have mighties. Alright. I never healed myself. Oh. Why am I so terrible at this game? Well, now I'm gonna be dead. Never healed myself. Got attacked. Ugh. You know what? I saved the game. We're gonna load the save. We're gonna just go straight to the bounty, see if we can do it. If not... I don't know. Alright, so this is a town next to us, though, so we haven't at least progressed in the story to enter the town. Let's fly. So this is over here. Crap. Totally lost. There it is. Can't see. Back up here. Bitching about cookies, enjoying some right now. Called Mama Wolf. Asked you to bring you some. Yes, good old cookies. Alright, and how's our health? Our health is good. So, cross your fingers. This Duel Links. See how this works. Judging by how I'm getting my butt kicked by these guys, it's probably... Ooh, okay, this probably won't work at all.
Let's go.
Half cat griffins. Okay, moon, which means the sun here should be okay. But I want to do some casting. So let's run away from them. Good, we're doing 100 damage. This actually might work out then. And watch their health, like Esther, for instance. This is where I miss having that mighty, so I have that AoE attack. Instead I have to focus on one guy at a time. And then he heals. That's going to be a big troll if he keeps healing everybody like that. Because I'm going to be out of MP very quickly right now. Not bad damage. Keeps healing. Slowly but surely we can damage this guy. Why'd you switch targets? What an idiot! Like, I'm clearly attacking the guy right in front of me. Alright, I have to switch to you. There we go, that's the damage I want. There we are. So let's see, I want to switch to you. Alright, we got this. Definitely. Bam! You. Okay, I'm gonna be out soon. Send out the tank. We got a tank a cat. Those crazy cats need some tanks to kill them. Wow, and it's actually doing some damage to me too. Bye bye, cat. Alright, that was that bounty.
We did it!
500, not bad for a bounty. 39. There's more of these things, but yeah, I'm just wondering. Probably a spell or something we have to get. I'll explore this place later, I guess. I need to heal up. We hit up this town then, this new area. They'll give me some side quests and all too. Perdita. Can't see where I'm landing because the freaking thing's in my way. There we go. Alright. New town. And he's not gonna let me pass, is he? Why did you come to this sacred place? Be gone at once. Okay. Jerk. So I cannot enter until I'm supposed to enter. Let me travel to Amlin, since it's right here. Save the game, heal up. Can also... I'll turn the bounty later. So I'm gonna go do a, like, dungeon. Oh crap. I gotta rest, alright. Whatever. Might be a save point in this dungeon. Don't really know though. How much is it gonna cost me? 140? Well, I have almost 100,000, so I think I can spare 140 there. Alright, nighty night. I have some coffee left. Yes, I do. Good coffee. Much better. So we'll check out this little mine. I don't know if I can enter it. Like, the door might be closed or locked or something. If it is, we'll just continue on with the main quest. I have been seeing this a while here. Right next to us, but I do have to fly there. Thankfully, we have this dragon. Grab this. Right here. Good. Alright, so it's right next to us. Right there. There is loot here first. Whoa, I'm not going to try and land in the ocean. Come on now, dragon. Let me turn the camera. Let me turn the camera. Much better. Okay, can you stop trying to land in the ocean? I clearly want to land right here. Alright, good. Let's see what kind of materials are here before we enter. Plains wart flower. Alright. So can we go into this place? Looks like we can. I don't see a door in the way, at least. Alright, knock knock. Where are we? We are in an abandoned mine. Right. Chest. Toadstool Sundae. Delicious. And... oh, it's a skeleton guy. You doing here, buddy? Wahaha! Why the wide eyes, young man? Not scared of skeletons, are you? There's really no need to be. I mean you no harm. Just a humble hermit. It's dark. Why would I ever want to leave here? Okay. Probably come back later for side quests or something. Look at that chest I totally saw hidden there. A set of giant's fingernails? It is, okay. Ooh, and that's gonna be pretty good for my snake. Hell yeah, dude. Look at that. I'm the only one that uses claws, I think. Yeah, sweet. So those giant fingernails. Very effective for my nausea. Severus the snake. Alright, so next main quest, I guess. Or where are these bounties at? I did one of them. I think there's two more I need to do. Swan Island, north of Summerlands, and this is in Summerlands. I don't remember what the Summerlands are. Summerlands are here, so that's north of the Summerlands, that's the Summerlands. Alright. What is main quest first? It's right here. Closer. Fly over the mountains. Some rain on us. Oh no! Don't rain on my dragon. We landing on a boat? What? We're totally landing on a boat. No, we're not. Sounds like Star Wars theme. I have been hearing that myself too every now and then. I have. How do I can't land on the boat. I guess I have to follow it until it docks. See where the boat goes. I don't see any docking place on this here. Keep going, boat. Yeah, Yaboom, thank you. I would definitely love. Use the boat. Actually, that's a good idea, Mac. That is a good idea. Maybe that's what Yaboom was going to tell me as well. That would be better, because I was going to just sit here the entire freaking time. So I probably can't land here and find the boat on the island. Although it might. Let me see. Does the boat magically spawn with me? Of course it doesn't. Alright, so let's go. Yes, let Mac randomly shout it out. Alright, let's go to Castaway Cove. It's going to be right next to me. I was hoping I could land on it, but yeah. I have to use the boat. I have to sail all the way over there. I've already gotten used to the dragon, so I was like, what boat? There are no boats in this game. Save before we ram it? Yes, I am going to, definitely. Need to save before these main things. I'm sure there are going to be some tough battles ahead. Never save. So is it all the way around the island? It is. It's all the way over here. Alright. Can't my dragon just pick up the boat for me? Pure laziness. Alright, go all the way. Is it going around the top? No, it's just sticking to over there now. Alright. Good old Coltbot. Gold Chocobo. I just got done playing Final Fantasy 13 off stream. I've got some Chocobo plush toys, I've got some Chocobo feathers. All about that Chocobo. Is he still staying put? No, now he's moving. Alright, let's catch this ship. All these islands I will explore at some point. Very dark and evil over here. Yeah, 13 is what I just finished myself. I did. And I bought 13.2 on Steam, so I'll play that at some point. I don't know if it'll be on stream or off stream, but I did just finish 13 myself. You're working on 13.3. Nice. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. It was fun. Like, as soon as like, the first, 5 battles or so with the Paradigm System, crap. Don't get caught, don't get caught. Good. The Paradigm System took very briefly to get used to, but, it was actually pretty quick to get used to it, and once you got used to it, it was very fun. And then, expanding their Crystariums, whatever it's called. Oh, I never saved. Whoops. Oh well. I saved before I went after him, but, now it's going to be a long travel if I die, so let's not die. As if that's an easy thing to do. It's a ghost ship. Don't be so silly, Swain. I'm sure there's a much simpler explanation. The girl's correct. This is no ghost ship. So what the heck is it, then? It's a ghost galleon. A ghost galleon? Look closely. Wow, look at all the cannons. Yes. It's one of the legendary, most fearsome warships. It's different. It's got a time system, but if you follow it, so even though you're done with the main story of side quests do... Oh, really? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Alright. The ghosts. So it's even worse than a ghost ship. Ha 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 ha. That'd be, shipmates. Worse than the worstest nightmare you've ever had. Whose voice is that? They who come alongside the Black Porpoise, unbidden end their voyages at the bottom of the Davy Jones locker, 'tis the law of the seas. Davy who? I'm Drippy, man. You're thinking of someone else. Be I? That's terrible rude of me. Forgive me, shipmate. What be I saying? Jetsam, one deck with ye. Run these scurvy dogs, ye newer doer. Nautomatron? Natomatan? Nautomatan? I know. Eee! Alright, Jetsam. Alright, we cannot die here, otherwise we have to do this entire boat ride again. Oh, as always, Swain, please. I always remember after I summon someone. Okay, Jumbo Star Drop. That wasn't tremendous. I was hoping for something great. Oh well. Oh, this guy's easy, so this is obviously not the real boss. So maybe I don't even spam my spells. Maybe I just attack. Uh-oh. This feels like it might be bad, though. There you go. Yeah, so I can just attack him. I'll get hit a few times, but he'll be dead. So it's okay. So this is the deceptive, oh, this guy is easy fight. As if this is going to be an easy stone to get. And then they're going to send someone really tough after you.
What can I say? It's a gift.
What was that thing? Ne'er-do-ware? No good pile of nuts and bolts, more like. Ain't it though? Proper hunk of junk it was. Funny looking too. Ye know lily-livered landlubbers, I'll give you that. But the nightmare ain't over yet. Why, it's barely begun. Is that voice from before? Who is that? Show yourself. What's the matter, girl? Did the gulls take your eyes? I'd be right here. You see that little flame thing right next to me? Huh? Oh no. Oh. Pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. I gave Jetsam a sound scuppering. Ye've backbone, I'll give you that. But not a bit much of backbone as a scurvy crew. We're bone from near the topsail, ain't we, boys? Ha 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 ha! Why, Captain, you're the wittiest skipper ever. I'll make no bones about it. You're a regular laugh riot. Crikey, it wasn't that flippin' funny. What are you people anyway? You're not really skeletons, are you? Well now, shipmate, I be the dreaded Captain Crossbones. Skipper and master of this here tub we call the Black Porpoise. And scurry of every inch of the ocean here to eternity. Aye, Captain, you find a way with words. 'Tis poetry, Captain, pure poetry. Now then, state your purpose, what business have ye? We're looking for 3 magic stones, and the map brought us here. Ah, here to rob us of our treasures, are ye, by thunder? And not just any treasure, but the very jewel given to us by the Wizard King himself. You're plucky ones, I'll give you that. So he's got the flaming thing, has he? It would have been nice, wouldn't it? Flippin' typical. Sea dogs. Oh, okay. Never mind. I saw something in the back. I was like, what the heck is this in the background? Never mind. We sea dogs values our treasures more than our very lives ourselves. Why, we die for the least trinket we find. If we weren't already dead, of course. Horror. I saw like that tear of the wind, and I was like, what is wrong with my capture card? And like, is my capture card tearing or something? It's not. I was very confused for a second. Another captain, another just fit to slay a man. I've died all over again. Call me silly, but I'm starting to like these skeletons. This swollen head fool is legendary captain. Pah. Stone is the greatest treasure of all. You have the pride from my cold dead hands. But we need it. Whatever it takes, we have to have it. Whatever it takes, you say.
Very well, lad. If you want it, you best come and get it. Them's the rules of the sea. Come at ye!
Alright. No dying. We're not allowed to die here. Switch to Swain. Steal from Captain Crossbones. And Oliver already gets really hit. Of course I miss. I'm gonna miss like 5 shots before I get this. Here we go. A Nightblade. Alright. Better do your best. First, let's go. Can we do a burden on him? That does open him up to attack. Problem is, he's going to miss like all the freaking things. Should probably figure out what he's weak to first, actually, before I do the burden. Oh well. Keep it up. Water seemed to be okay. I don't have water spells, though. Gotta watch everyone's health while I do this too, because they're stupid. Plunder. I tried to hit defend, didn't work. So there's only one person. He doesn't do that much damage, honestly. That dirty cheap keeps pinching your health. Make sure you whack him sharp. Is there any way to stop him? Okay, so I gotta stop him from stealing our health. He's only doing like 2 damage though. It's crazy. Got defend on me. So see, yeah, look, he's doing 1 attack. Like, it's not that tough right now. Keep missing all my things. Keep missing. Come on, let me cast the burden, please. They're gonna kill him before I even get 1 cast of burden on them. I should have made them defend that. Oh well. Oh, I need to heal them. Crap. Alright, I can't wait. Like, I'm doing all this burden and nothing's happening. Let's heal Swain. Alright. No more burden. I tried. Didn't want to be cast on him. 77. Alright. Alright, switch to me. Let's do a fireball. 39, yeah. Let's try frost. That was against me, and he put me asleep. What a jerk. Thanks for the heal, though. See, he's just not doing that much damage to anyone. Won't wake me up. Hey, Esther, I'm gonna switch to you, because you don't need to have your tank out. No one's really in danger of getting hit. Make you spend some magic here. Oop, Oliver's awake. Good.
Roger.
Alright. This is just a really odd battle because I'm still expecting like something really tough to happen. Like he's doing like 1 to 2 damage. Does it just happen to be the monsters I have are very resistant to him? I don't know. Kinda weird. Bam. Splish splash for the kill. Bam.
Nice work.
That was oddly super easy. I don't know. Whoa! 2,600 experience. So that was the actual boss fight. I guess maybe I'm over leveled at this point. I don't know. That was just really easy and lots of experience. I think like 2 people didn't level up. Severus, Go-Go, Woody, Hip Hip, Swain, Scully, Sanny. Wow, Swain and all 3 of his guys all leveled up. Oh.
Curving talks.
Alright, got the Sunstone. I also got a text, so 1 second. Good, I'm having some cheesesteaks tonight, and someone just texted me they're bringing some rolls, because we didn't have any cheesesteak rolls. Mmm, cheesesteak. Alright, anyway. No, Captain, don't die on us. Okay. What do you mean, lads? I'd be dead. Okay, I thought I was going to respawn. Captain? This is all you're doing, scallywags. You call us thieves, you attack us, and then you have the gall to accuse us of meddling? Worms. Wait, I don't think they're bad people. People? It's been a while since we've been called that, lad. An age, in fact. Aye, that it has. Remember the golden olden days? The golden olden days. The slip of a sloop we started out pirating all them years back. Oh, talk amongst yourselves, why don't you? Remember the captain in them days? What a terror. Drove us like slaves he did, till we was honored by the Wizard King himself. Afraid of nothing we were. 'Twas the golden age of men of fortune. For horizon horizon, the sea was our big blue oyster. We'd have sailed the black porpoise. I keep wanting to say purpose for some reason. The black porpoise to world's end and beyond. Ah, but we wasn't destined to live forever. Time caught up with us, such as the tide. That it did, and then we was naught but salt-soaked souls, becalmed in the sea of afterlife. Until the captain came back to us, just as we always knew he would. Finally back home. Welcome back, Sanny. I've been doing a lot. I don't know exactly when you left, but I got a dragon, so I can fly now. And I just killed a pirate captain, which is super awesome. And you've been leveling up quite a bit. So, yeah, welcome back, though. And we took the waves once more. Never a happier day did I see. Never indeed. What more could a cutthroat crew have wished for in death? We've been lucky indeed, truly have no regrets, nay, not one. Not even that ye born with the face of a week-long dog? Ah, Captain, you've undone yourself. I've wet me pirate pants. And ye, there you have it, stop thieves. We got ourselves a fine joust. I can't even read what he's saying, it's going so quick. Okay. Anchors away! Arrgh. You left during the dragon fight. Well, after that, we actually tamed the dragon, I guess. Well, it's not that particular dragon. It's a lot nicer dragon. But yes, we have our own dragon. The guy just gave it to us. He's like, oh, you know what? That dragon seems to like you. You keep it. They seemed happy. Yeah, it seems like things worked out for all of them in the end, huh? I can think of worse ways to go. Suppose you're right. Really think they're gone for good, though? Somehow, they didn't seem to like the types to hang up their cutlasses. Once I dock somewhere, we'll jump on my dragon. There's some islands over here, but can I dock on any of these places? Find something over here I can dock at. No, over here is a little quicker. See a beach, hopefully. A beach here. Wish I can call the dragon from here though. No. There's a beach. Good. Hopefully. Let's go. Is it a raised beach? Nope, it's a beach. Good. Land here. Call the dragon. Driving school was interesting. Uh-oh. Might as well get some loot while we're here. See what things are here. I've heard of tokos. I know tokos are like, I don't know if they're super strong or something or another. So I feel like we might have to run from this fight. We'll see. Oh, so far so good, actually. Oh, they run. Okay. I gotcha. So I have seen bits and pieces of the gameplay. I think tokos you have to beat really quickly or something. Okay. Don't think you would pass the theory again at this point. Good thing you don't have to. Yeah. Angler. Monkey art. So let's try to attack this toko.
Here we go.
I vaguely remember either they give you like the experience or they give you good loot or something or another. I just vaguely remember someone farming tokos or something like that. I don't know. I killed him, so we'll see.
Nice work.
Tokos give you live experience. That's what it is. Okay. So that's why they were farming tokos. I don't need to do that right now, though. That's good to, know. Slash and burn. Sounds pretty cool. Sandy, level up again. You are now level 36. Alright. Check out slash and burn here. Oh, it's very expensive. It's a fan attack. I guess I'll take it. Although, either that or Spire of Fire sounds kind of cool, too. That's a single enemy. Okay, so this is an AoE. It's only been 5 years since you got your license. Didn't think you forgot that much already. Yes, 36 on your second form. So, most of these guys can evolve to their third forms, but I'm just holding off. I want to get them as much stats as they can. You also have a Green Man's Cloak. Good Green Man's Cloak. Evolve you already. I want to keep you where you're at. I want you to stay my ex-girlfiend. You need to stay my ex-girlfiend until you reach the max level, and then I'll evolve you. Alright, so that's this cool island. There's a toko there. But the whole point was to actually land and call the dragon. Doo -doo -doo -doo. Alright, so we're going to the main quest, which is in a whole nother place that I've never been to before. I'm going to explore these islands, probably off-stream. If anything's important, I'll let you guys know. So these dungeons seem to be pretty short, so I got like 20-ish minutes today. Might be able to finish this dungeon today. Yes, have it your way. It's going to help you in the long run. You will be a stronger final form, whatever that final form is. And I do get to pick, though, because that'll be your third form, so I get to pick the third form on you. Where do I want to land? Got Spyro. I did not even think about... Yes, this is definitely Spyro finally evolved. It actually works because for Nintendo, people have been asking for a Pokemon game on the console, and for PlayStation, people have been asking for Spyro. So this game fulfills both people's wishes. You get Pokemon on console and Spyro. Win-win. Alright, let's look for loot while we're here. Anything sparkly? Is that a monster? What monsters are here? Oh, Ice Maiden.
Come on, you guys.
Is that a, Naiad evolved? I don't even know. We'll have to catch them and find out. I feel like they're definitely going to be... Oh, wow! I petrified her right off the bat. like a boss. But yeah, I feel like they're gonna be mages. I think it's my claws or something that petrifies. There's a chance to petrify. That's awesome. Nintendo kid, you really missed out on the Spyro games. Yeah, I played most of the systems. I didn't have a GameCube, but you know, I got the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, the N64, the Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, PlayStation 1 and 2. I missed out on the newer Nintendo games, like all the Wii stuff, all the 3DSs. Let's attack this guy, see what he is. The GameCube was like the really, in that era, was like the only one I never played. But my friend had a GameCube. Though I don't remember like any games for it at all. Sasquish. Sounds kind of cool. These guys are pretty weak though. Either that or I'm just overpowered, which is probably the case. Alright. There are some new monsters here. Not really sure if they're evolved forms or just new in general, but it's alright. Sun Crystal. So I have some other crystal too. GameCube had the best games though. I do remember hearing that. I just, you know, I was little back then, so I didn't really care. But yeah, I had my PS2. Or was that PS1 era? I don't even know. It might have been like in between PS1, PS2 era. Either way, I really was focused on the N64 for the most part. But there was Crash Bandicoot, there was Spyro, the PS1. And then when the PS2 came out, you know, it was GTA and Ratchet and Clank. You know, two completely opposite games. But I love GTA and Ratchet and Clank. Get it. Sharpener, get him. No buffs for you, buddy. Just die. Eat him. Thank you. Saw some loot near me. Swain level up the Moon Crystal. San Andreas. Good old San Andreas. The GTA RPG, basically. I know there's a loot pack there. I thought there was loot over here somewhere. Maybe it was that one I saw. Totally thought I saw some sparkly thing over here. No? I must have been down there. I don't even know how to get down there. Oh well, we're gonna go do the main quest. I can explore this place later. Uh-oh, it's blocked off by a thing. Hi, thing. Ning to you. You cannot be entering without the permission of the elder of the village of Yule. You don't know where I'm speaking? Go simply south. Okay, so we're not doing main quest today. I'll at least go to Yule then, which is south of here apparently. City somewhere. Alright, I'm lazy. I love this dragon. Save me a whole like 10 seconds of running around here. I get to go this way and then land. Oh yeah! Very convenient. Screw you! I'm faster than you are. Cold Stone! Alright, this is south somewhere. Right there, perfect. There's also some loot. Let's go grab that loot really quick. See what it is at least. Here we are. Snowflakes! We got 2 snowflakes. Yay! Is that Sprogcog evolved down there? See a little cog symbol thing. Although it was blue, I don't think it's going to be a Sprogcog evolved. I will definitely capture these guys, or something. Alright, Yule! The gate's locked. Seems we can't get in. Unless there's an entrance on the other side. Let's go have a look. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Inside. I can't land here. There we go. sneak in through the back. Ha ha ha. Yule. Alright, Yule. Figure this out. So it's a new town, so we're probably gonna get another ghost kid. Home of Snowfolk. Wow, this place is amazing. Sure is. Look at the lights coming through the snow. It's beautiful. And look at those big fluffy things. I've never seen one before. What are they? Oh, they're called Tomps? I don't know. You only get them here in the Winter Isles. Everywhere else is too warm. Really? Wow, they're so cute. Yeah, they're lovely. But can we talk about this inside? I can feel my blood turning to ice. Northern Lights. I'll second that emotion. Freezing my bits off, I am. Brrr. So they want to go inside. That means let's stay outside and talk to everybody. It's this guy again. So who does he want me to capture? This is the pain in the butt I had to do. So I can do this off stream. I'll capture these guys off stream. Who is it you want me to capture? Travels atop a blue flower. Second is a proud creature that has found its niche in the glittering grotto. The third piles snow upon its head. Off the top of my head, I don't know who either of those guys are. We'll find them though. What kind of sweet are you? Alright, so I'll have to capture those guys, whoever they are. You have an excess of something. A child. Good, I will take that. Thank you. Let's take. Still, you'll be skiing in 1 week. Yeah. So, you have the excess of confidence, and I now have it. Thank you. Alright. Next. Hey, little kid. Let me steal something from you. You have an excess of courage. Thank you. There's the courage. I've been waiting for that. And we take your courage. Sweet. Good, good, good. Let's see. There's still 2 more people to take from and 3 quests. Sweet. Pick up all these things. Frosty Flan. Phoenix Feather. You have an excess. Oh, you're a side quest guy. Okay. How can we trust people who live with things like these? So, what do you need? You're missing something. Belief. You lack belief. Gotta save when you get to Norway. Alright, I don't have belief. Alright, what do you have an excess of? Kindness. Good, that's also what I needed. You have kindness. I'm gonna take your kindness, please. Good, we're filling up on everything here. You like to try snowboarding? Never have? Yeah, I've done it like, you know, backyard type of stuff, you know. Hills, as in, you know, maybe 10 feet in the air going down at a very, like, straight angle. So, yeah, I've never done, like, official snowboarding, like, literal stuff. Just some, you know, backyard stuff. Blunt. Give me that blunt. Alright, side quest in here. I feel like you're missing something. Let me talk to you. Such cold, I hate going outdoors. Why are you saying that? Okay, you are missing something. He needs restraint. I think I have restraint. First time scary having your feet fixed like that. Yeah. I can definitely see that. I mean, I've never tried skiing, and that sounds kind of crazy to me. Although, I mean, it's kind of like snowboarding, like you have your feet restrained too, but I don't know. Snowboarding seems more natural to me. Give. You restraint. Go. You tried snowboarding last year, never again. Exactly. Some people are good at one thing, some of the other. Like there's like a whole bunch of people that only do one and not the other. They swear against the other. And then there's the people that do both. Alright, easy one. Oh, him. Okay. Talk to you. I always forget Spirit Medium. I pass it every single time. Hello, Oliver. Enjoying the snow? What about the aura? Amazing, isn't it? It sure is. I never saw anything like that before. But it's so flippin' cold out here, man. How the heck do you just stand there staring at the sky like that? I don't feel the cold, do I, stupid? I still ended up coming inside, I suppose. Snowboarding looks way cooler, though. Yes, it does. Of course you did. It's cold enough to freeze your ghoulies off out there. Warm in here, though. Funny, since it's made out of snow. These igloos were built by snow people, the Tomte. Some say it's the warmth in the Tomte's hearts that keep their igloos so warm and cozy. Could be true, you know. I reckon them walking fur piles are almost as friendly as the fairies. Not quite, of course, but close. You should try their ice stew. A bowl of that in the comfort of warm, nice igloo. An experience you'll never forget. Ice stew? Yeah, it's a hearty stew with an icy bite. It's made from those flowers there. What are they called again? I can't seem to remember. Is that his quiz? He's gonna ask me. Go ahead and name the flowers in front of me. Okay. Now we gotta look for flowers. Where would that be under? I'm wondering. Magic, alchemy, provisions? Maybe provisions. It's either provisions or alchemy. I don't see why it would be provisions, actually. It has to be alchemy, but I'll check. These are all drinks. This is food. Materials. Maybe materials. Here we go. Plainswort. Never seen a wolf on a snowboard. You don't have that good balance. I can completely understand that, yeah. Is there some sort of like snow flower? Anywhere? Let's see. Cold stone, no. Blizzard bloom, I feel like that's going to be it. Blizzard bloom. I think that's going to be it, but I'll just check if there's anything else. So, Blizzard Bloom. Alright, yeah. Blizzard Bloom. Because you've never tried. Alright, we can name this. There we going. Alright, Blizzard Space Bloom. Bam! Yes, that is it. That's what they're called. Blizzard blooms grow all over this region. Oh, I need to give you a spell, don't I? How about something that can help me in battle? Cloudburst. What would that do damage about? I don't know. Cloudburst. Thanks, I'm sure that'll come in real handy. Probably use it for its ability to nix all of your enemies. Well, now that I know what nix does, that does seem convenient. It's perfect for wizards who don't like to play the catch the fireball. Yes, don't like to play catch the fireball. Sounds right up your street. I tried to mix frostbite and cloudburst together once to see if I can make snow. Did it work? Sort of. Well, it was more like hail. So can you actually combine spells in here? Is he telling me I can combine spells, or is he just joking around? Reminds me of something, though. If only I could remember. Don't fret, you're a ghost. Bound to be some memory loss involved. I hope you're right. Nix. Yes, Nix. I actually have a weapon that nixes people at times. And what it does is, it means they can't cast their spells. So, you know, their ultimate attacks type of thing. They can't do any kind of spells or anything. So all they can do is just punch you. So it is convenient. Sorry, I got a bit distracted there. I think I'll go and climb a mountain or something. See ya. So yeah, I'm not sure if he was telling me I can actually combine spells, or if he was just, you know, talking, whatever. I don't think you can combine spells. Isn't Cloudburst what they call the chemical weapon in Batman Arkham Knight? I haven't played Arkham Knight yet. Let's see, what do you have an excess of, big guy? People of this town are very friendly. I am very happy. So what would that be? Belief. You have belief. Thank you for that. Alright. Yay! And there's one more thing to do here. Did I already talk to you, walking lady? I don't think I did. It'd be so very nice. One day perhaps I will go. Go where? I'm a lifelong resident of the Winter Isles. I was born here and never left. I'd like to go visit one of the islands to the south. The bright sun, the deep blue seas. The dwellers of these lands are spending their days in bathing suits. Imagining such things. Sounds like she'd love to visit Castaway Cove, huh? She should. They had spare bathing suits for us. I'm sure they'd have one in her size. Truly? You're thinking so? You've been to Castaway Cove? I'm so jealous. Do you have a bathing suit with you? Will you show them to me now? Yes, let's show her our bathing suits. In this cold? Are you joking? No, you're misunderstanding. I just wish to see one. I wish to own a bathing suit of my own. Will you perhaps make me the happiest girl in the world, bring me a snazzy swimsuit? Okay, so there was that side quest that we did from that girl who was making snazzy swimsuits. So now I have to go pick one up. As it says right here, there was a girl down in Castaway Cove who designed those swimsuits. Alright, that's that. I think I've talked to everyone else now. Because this guy next to me, he needed something. That's that one. This is the creatures. This is talking to the designer. What else is there? Restore his belief. Good, I have belief. Perfect. Boom, boom, boom. You need some belief. 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 Can you refine the... That would be awesome. Thank you, Yoboom. You knew what I was thinking. Like, every time I go into that quest list, I'm like, come on, where are the quests I'm still doing? You knew exactly what I'm thinking there. Why does she want to own a swimsuit? She's going to freeze to death. She likes the idea of not freezing to death. Bam! Thank you, Yoboom. All these nice, handy shortcuts. Ugh, much better. Alright, so, let's see. That's in there. So, I'm going to take a nap here, and that's where we're going to end it. Let me deposit any kind of monsters I have here. Just one, really. I haven't really caught any. Shouldn't the better dream to be just visit that place? Yeah, I mean, she did say she wanted to visit it, but rather than asking me to take her, she wants just to own a bathing suit. She's weird. Ooh, chest. Cheeseburger! Yay! Take a nap. We're going to get a new story for our little book here. Alright. Not a story. I stopped thinking it's a story. She's a girl. She has to make sure she likes the swimsuit before she goes to wear it anywhere. Yes. Yes. That makes sense. Indeed. Alright, save the game here. Perfect. Alright, so we're in this new town of Yule. I will be continuing the story. We have one more crystal to find. We now have a dragon. We have boats. We have fast travel. We have lots of stuff. And yeah, it's very fun. So we can start exploring everywhere too. There's a bunch of side dungeons and whatnot that's hidden around the map that I'll look at. This totally looks like it's a door, but it's not. So yeah, we will definitely pick this up next time then.